Hello.
Huh?
It's like we start and everyone immediately is like, no, silence.
Wait, there's D&D today? Okay. So, if you are all on the Roll20 page.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, you can see this slightly darker blue bubble is where you guys currently are.
Yeah.
This one right here?
Yeah. That is, well, you guys are inside of the mountain.
Blood Mountain.
Blood Mountain. But you all awaken inside
But-
of same thing.
No.
Deep, dank caves you had been visiting the night before. Or the day before. Let me see. Music. Go. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Can Oscar
No.
still not hear it?
No.
Wait, that's not supposed to be there.
Gonna say what?
So yeah, you all wake up in this dank, wet cave. Somehow you've survived the night
There we go.
without interruption.
Alright. Urag wakes up and goes, this cave is dank.
I mean, it's a cave. What do you want from it?
It's just saying it's dank.
Pansy's already gathering up his things. And
Sorry, Leo, that was just me looking at things.
no, it's okay.
Continue.
I'm the only one with video turned on, and I don't care.
Pansy gathers his things and he kind of stretches. He's like, "All right, we don't split up today. Got it?
No!
No promises.
I swear to God."
Urag.
You go off on your own, you die on your own.
Urag, Dura, you can hear faint talking coming from deeper into the caves.
I'm gonna light a torch,
Extremely faint.
because I have no darky vision. From which direction?
So you can hear it coming from deeper into the unexplored part of the cave.
Ah, I see. Like this area down there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's gonna start taking lead.
I'll be close second with my torch.
Okay. Anybody else going with them?
I'll go.
Ye-
He's gonna peek around the corner and then he's gonna try and take a look to see what it is.
You don't see anything but darkness. And then as it passes into a part of the darkness that your eyes can't penetrate, that your dark vision can no longer see through, you can kind of make out talking now that you're a little closer. But it seems farther than the distance you can see.
Okay. So then it's silly of him trying to listen to it from this distance, so he's gonna try and scooch up forward. Even with his bad stealth, he's gonna try and stealth anyways.
Go ahead and roll stealth. Not bad.
No, it's 2 because I'm at disadvantage because of my heavy armor.
Still not bad. So are you guys going to be going at a slow pace, trying to sneak towards this sound?
I'm following Pansy's lead.
Okay.
I say we try and stuff.
Go Go ahead and roll stealth for me, everyone. Other than Pansy, who's already done
Roll what?
it. Stealth.
Yeah. Turtle.
Okay.
Slow and steady, and apparently loud as all fuck.
So as you get closer, Pansy, and as the party follows behind you, it's a bit clunky. Certainly, predators would be able to hear you, but perhaps those who are talking loudly enough that they will not. So you guys keep moving forward. If Dura and Urag could please move the tokens as well, just to make sure I can keep track of where everyone is.
Actually, I'm gonna be right behind.
Okay.
P-Man.
Getting more clear, Pansy, and especially to you, Urag and Dura, whose senses are a little higher. You can almost make out two people having a conversation.
Can we hear the conversation now?
No, it's still muffled, but you can discern that there are two distinct voices.
He's just trying to stick to the walls, get closer.
You can see a cave entrance, or not a cave entrance, but an entrance to a separate part of the caverns. It seems the road ahead forks. Dura, you can now hear the conversation fairly clearly.
What was the conversation?
1 sec. I just need to make sure that Pansy is not in line of sight.
Oops. I
Okay.
mean, he's trying to stick to the walls, so.
So, Dura, you hear what sounds like a scared young man, kind of breathing heavily. Look, you healed me. You can heal her too, right? And that's when you can kind of hear the heavy, labored breathing of what sounds like someone who's on their deathbed, someone who's about to die. That's when you hear the other voice you guys to distinguish. Something, it's a little more boisterous and fancy sounding. It's someone with class. Of course I can heal her. I'm a god, after all. You just have to play the game, flip the coin, and we'll see. Heads, I'll heal her. Tails, both of you are mine. What do you say? You were lucky before. Certainly you'll be lucky again.
I'm going to. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea, but I'm going to interrupt.
You sound
How?
like a prick.
He's just going to walk out into the open. He's going to be like this.
I'm a kind of join him. I'm still gonna be against this wall right here.
Do I hear this at all?
Yes, all of you could kind of overhear it. It's just Dura was close enough that it really was clear. But all of you overheard the gist of that just because the voice kind of carries through the cave a bit. Pansy,
Gosh darn it.
you can kind of make out more of the room. And as you do, you can see 3 figures standing inside of it. This room appears to be some sort of small chamber with bones and like white dust everywhere. They haven't noticed you yet.
I'm just going to walk in.
Okay. Go
I
ahead and move your character.
It's just the type person he would be. So he walks
So
in.
as you walk in, you can clearly make out the features of these people. The young man who seems to be trying to request a favor from this other man seems to be from the Ash clan of humans that you're familiar with. Probably from the village that you've frequented, and he's probably another initiate. He seems to have been battered and bruised, but unmistakably he is very healthy at the moment, regardless of how his armor looks.
Mm-hmm.
You can see a orc that has been completely bloodied. Parts of their skin have kind of sloughed off. Metal parts of their armor have kind of corroded and melted away. Something tells you this is probably the where the slimes that you guys defeated yesterday eat their food and leave their food.
Mm.
Oh, that was Gentari.
Oof.
Yeah, we lost Austin.
Whoops.
There, he's back.
Welcome
Did you
back.
can you hear us? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Technical difficulties abound. Such is the way.
Not on Discord. Never.
Hello?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, my internet took a poop, and then I hacked into my router and set my computer for highest priority now, so it should be less of an issue.
Nice.
Fingers
Take that, everyone else in the house.
Pansy's going to walk up.
The other man. Let me finish the
Oh
description.
no,
real quick.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I thought you were done.
So I'm actually going to post. No, I'll just describe it. So you see a man. He's wearing these like fine leather garb with furred outline. Half of his hair is white and the other half is black. His eyes are this sort of cloudy gold, and he's got this kind of skin that looks so soft to the touch, as if it's never seen wind or weather. Go ahead.
Taking deals from unknown strangers is probably a bad idea. As he notices that the others might look to be other initiates, and he just kind of walks into the room.
So this guy, he kind of moves over here, out from behind the other man. Who are you?
We're initiates as well. It looks like that's what you guys were here for.
Yeah,
Yes.
we were sent to recover a toad bladder. But
Here.
we got attacked by slimes, and we lost the other 3 of our party earlier on.
I'm not so sure what we can do about the other 3, but I'm sure I can do something for this guy right here. And he does actually walk up if he's allowed to.
So go ahead and move your character,
Mhm.
just so I know where you're moving to. They don't stop him,
Okay.
or they don't stop you at all.
He's gonna reach over and he's gonna cast Lay on Hands at one point.
On the guy?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, he already looked like he was healthy, Leo.
Oh, the other. Who was the guy who's dying?
This one.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a complete misconception. I
Sorry
will
about
go. I will go over here.
The man with the hair, he's just kind of staring, curious. And you use lay on hands for 1 point?
Yep.
Okay. They sort of wake up for a moment, cough up blood, and then they just sort of stabilize. Although it looks like they're on the brink still.
Mm-hmm.
And especially due to the environment and the situation you're in. At any moment, this person could kind of lose that on the edge and start going into their deathbed.
Mm-hmm. I would suggest.
It just seems like there's a lot of injuries.
I understand that.
Cue Aerosmith living on the edge.
I would suggest you patch this guy up and then get out of here. This isn't a fight that you guys could handle, apparently.
Also, don't trust any gods.
He kind of picks the orc woman up, even though she's quite larger than him, and begins to try to take her away. He doesn't say a word to the man, and the man doesn't say a word to any of you until he sees Evangeline, and he stares at you for a moment. Scythe?
Yeah,
No.
what about it?
Interesting. You look just like someone I used to know. And with that, he flips a coin into the air. He looks at it for a moment. Ta-ta for now. And he seems to just kind of fade out of existence.
The fuck?
Sighs deeply. Damn
As
it.
the other man is now kind of walking out with his friend. You guys don't know who that was?
I mean,
No
She
idea.
might.
I don't even know where I am right now.
That was Vlad, the gambler in gold, one of the new gods.
Don't trust gods.
Well, I don't think I'd go that far. I definitely trust the Earth Mother. And then they begin to continue to make their way out.
Before they pass me, I'm gonna be like, well, the Earth Mother has shined upon you today, but be more careful as you trek back on your way home.
We will. There's a camp not too far from here. We
With-
know some other initiates who are on a different mission. We'll go to them.
With this, you owe us a favor.
Sure. Anything.
That's it. Go on.
They corner.
As they pass me real
Mhm.
quick, I just want to just pull out one of my 5-day rations of food and just be like, for when they wake up.
I appreciate that. All our rations got eaten up by the slime.
Or then take 2.
He takes 2. And then they keep going.
And as they walk away, I'm like, you gotta put some meat on them bones.
You can kind of hear a laugh, but a laugh that's been through some shit.
And a slight echo, like bones, bones, bones.
Yeah. And then a slight echo.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
but-
around this room. It looks like there's piles of bones here, right?
Yep, those are piles of bones.
Might as well. He's gonna go search through them.
I'm gonna search this one right here.
This one
I
over
wanna
here.
search the one next, the one I'm next to.
Okay. All 3 of you go ahead and make investigation checks for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink some mead. I don't want to deal with bone.
All my intelligence-based rolls are shit.
So, Evangeline and Urag, as you guys are kind of going through these bones, you don't find anything. You do find some strange-looking bones. But aside,
I'll just pick
What?
up one of the bones. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, what was that, Evangeline?
Oh, I wanted to know if I could keep one of the bones.
I mean, yeah, you can take any of the bones you want. It's mostly
Yay.
skulls and other bodily bones. Urag, what did you want to say?
I wanted to pick up like a femur and like kind of look at it for a second and be like, what do we do with your wolf?
What do we
think
do with
that's
my
how I
wolf?
think
Yeah, he's not here.
I have
Is
him.
it?
I have him tied outside. Maybe we should bring him a treat.
Yeah, take this. And I give him the femur.
I'm guessing you just like toss it over and he like grabs it.
I was just gonna wait for you to walk over to me, whatever you want.
No, just toss it over.
Well, fine then.
Huck it at him.
I'm gonna roll a ranged attack with my javelin.
No.
Just
Oh, God.
kidding, just kidding.
Oh god.
Improvised weapon, javelin, femur bone.
So, Pansy,
Mm-hmm.
as you're kind of going through the bones, you notice something strange about one of the skulls.
Uh-huh.
It still has an eye in it,
Ugh!
Mm.
but it's not a real eye. It appears to be like an eye made out of some sort of gem.
He'll take that.
The outside of the gem is kind of dusty, but once you dust it off, it's almost clear completely.
Mm-hmm.
There's slight refraction in it that causes a sort of rainbowy effect as you look through it. Go ahead and write in your inventory if you would like to, or we can do it later. 1 diamond
Oh.
worth 500 gold.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's a resurrection.
If only a cleric.
Oh yeah, you guys don't have anybody that can use.
Nope.
No.
Oh no, we'll
Nope.
pansy eventually. But yeah, so you find a diamond. Well, you don't know what it is, but it is a diamond for your inventory's sake.
A shiny rock.
Found a very pretty eye. He's gonna stuff that in his pockets, and then he's going to move on, because there doesn't seem to be anything else left in this room. Everybody check their own corners, so... He's gonna go out here, and then he's also gonna go back into stealth, because there might be more down there.
If all of you could re-roll stealth checks for me.
Uh-uh.
No.
Oh yeah, and whatever you found under the chest, you still have that, right?
Yep.
He does.
I haven't told any of you about it.
No, I know. This is Oscar, not Urag.
Ugh.
Wait,
I know,
shit.
my
Did
character is
Urag
supposed
get
to
a
get
nat 20 on stealth?
Yeah, Urag all of a sudden is just like a fucking ninja turtle.
Like he just kind of
All
like
of a sudden, I have this red headband around my eyes. I don't know where it came from, but and two sai just appear at my waist. Just
Oh my god. So you guys didn't notice this before, but Urog's really seemed to taken in the surrounding area. And for a second, you guys lose him. Only when he starts moving again, you notice that his shell has become the perfect camouflage.
It's literally rock. He is the rock on the wall.
Okay, let me reveal the area. You guys see this? Another fork in the road.
Yay!
As the cavern splits in two, you can hear from the right corridor a faint gurgling sound. From the other corridor, you can hear a faint, like liquid, like almost. It sounds like a stream might be flowing, but it's very, very distant.
I say we do stream.
Pansy's
down
going
for
to
that.
go the exact opposite way, because...
I know you are.
I like a good gurgle.
Yep.
It means something's dying, or you're gonna fight something that's gonna die. So
He's going to go this way.
Alright, well, laters.
Are you serious? Are we doing this again?
Wait,
Dura.
did I ask?
Urag just shakes his head, sighs, and continues with Pansy.
We didn't promise we weren't gonna split up, so
Exactly.
I'll follow Dura. You
Gosh,
only
darn it,
split
that's
up
another-
the whole time.
And you enjoy your girl time.
So, Pansy, Urog,
Mm-hmm.
as you guys enter this room, you can hear. "Ugh," and you watch as a zombie of some kind comes forth.
Oh, nice.
God, dude, just straight up attack.
Go ahead and roll initiatives for me, guys.
Boom.
Oh,
Wait.
oh, so bad.
This is why we didn't pick that side.
So,
Well, it's one zombie. Like,
Dura, you got 9. Pansy, you got.
Oh, wait. Oh, you wanted me to roll initiative too?
Oh, yes, all of you. I'm
Oh.
sorry. I was looking in the order. Pansy, you got 4 for initiative. Urag got 17.
I got 5.
Evangeline
I got 8.
5, and you got 8.
We
All
are
right.
in this together.
All right, so we're going to be right back with that combat in a second after this message from our sponsor. Also known as, hey guys, it's a bathroom break.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
So
We
to
shall
say,
be back.
do you find dice rolls tedious? Well, then use Roll20's 3D digital dice roller. We're apparently sponsored by Roll20.
Apparently, we're also sponsored by
No.
D&D
No.
Beyond.
Yes. What's?
Well,
Oh,
I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight.
Wait, why?
I gotta play something. Hold on. You got the
I'm not
perfect
gonna get
warlock.
any sleep tonight.
Weapons and supplies.
Supplies.
Needs to track your stuff, cause you're so disorganized. You click open a web page. You heard about Uncritical Role.
Guys, that's
And now you're
copyright.
ready to kick some butt in a mine shaft full of
Guys, we might get
noise.
copyright
It's
strike.
D&D.
Guys, I could get sued.
I'm literally playing the song in my headset. Sorry, I was getting really into it.
That's okay. I just don't want to get sued by Sarah of all people.
Well, we're
Guys,
promoting them.
Are you
D&D Beyond is awesome and a great service. Yes.
it's the only thing I can use now.
Go to my server and go to Spicy General.
Alrighty, guys. So if we're all ready, I thought maybe you guys might have to use the restroom, but I guess I was wrong.
No, my alcohol hasn't hit my bladder yet.
No,
Ah.
I mean it was what, 20 minutes since I campaigned? 30 minutes?
Um.
I'm still sad you're not sharing alcohol.
So the zombies going first,
Oh,
Because
Look at the camera on D&D Beyond. Here, have a sip.
and Leo, it's going for that claw attack.
oh, nasty.
Your AC is 16. It misses. Disregard the second one. It was lag. It just one attack. So that misses. It kind of swipes uselessly at your armor. Its claws don't seem to be sharp enough, and it can't get to the spots that it could get you. You're too small. It hasn't fought small people.
It hasn't fought small people before.
All right. So Urag, it is now your turn.
Can I attack him if I'm here diagonally?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm gonna just move there, and I'm just going to just wail on him with my new great axe gifted to me by my friend.
Make the roll.
Yeet.
Ooh. Nice. Go ahead and calculate the damage. That definitely hits.
Oh, I rolled on D&D Beyond, not on the actual thing. Oh, it's the exact same roll. That's amazing.
I think you just have to click.
The logo, yeah. I just clicked the thing, but that was my bad.
Where's the damage?
Oh, it didn't do the thing?
No,
Oh.
you have to click
Yeah,
I
it.
think you have to click Great Axe.
Oh, my bad. Here, sorry. Stupid.
There we go. At the 12.
All right. You strike and you slash down its chest. You watch as this viscous black liquid pours down its ragged clothing. It is now your turn, Dura. And Pansy, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that, Dura?
Cody.
I think Cody actually went to go do the restroom break, and none of us did, except for Cody.
Okay. All right. Well then,
Still a break.
yeah, we'll just wait a second. That's actually really funny. I swear I heard Cody when I got back.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that zombie flesh.
Ew.
Oh boy. I hope you guys are ready for the zombie flesh.
No. I'm already not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Why?
She hates the word zombie.
Oh.
Okay. Then I'll use their full name.
No, you're
Us.
fine. It's already started. It's already started. It's fine.
I
Do
already.
you guys want to see a picture of them?
The undead creature's name is Sir Reginald Frederickstein
Yeah,
Kowalski
I.
III.
So, oh my God! Stop. Percival von Frederickstein.
Personal.
Muslik. Kowalski.
Usenex.
Mucinex. Kowalski de Rolo III.
Stop.
Lord
Just
Percival
stop.
Frederickstein von Musa Kowalski de Rello III of Whitestone.
Yes, that is correct.
Pasta.
But yes. I usually, whenever I mention the Z word in any of my stuff, I usually use undead instead around her.
I got issues.
It's okay, we all do. People who say they don't, are just lying to protect themselves.
I think it was you, Leo, yesterday who was yelling at me not to lie to myself. And I was
Yeah.
like, but why? That's how I'm still here.
Leo, Urog. This is what you guys are fighting.
Oh God, I need to zoom
Oh, you
out.
can't even see it. Lol.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can kind of see it.
Hold on, I want to see.
Let me move it up a layer.
It looks like it
No,
looks like a
that's
it looks
wrong.
like it looks like a witch from Left 4 Dead, just
I was about
a
to
male.
say that.
A male witch.
Alright, I'm back.
A Mitch?
Welcome back.
A Mitch.
Welcome back. We didn't know you left.
Yeah, so we just
Oh,
started without you.
Oh, that's all good. No, I mentioned. Oh, I'll be right back.
I'm sorry. We
No,
didn't
it's all good.
hear.
No, you're
Just
showing
horrible people.
It is now your turn, Dura.
Oh, alrighty.
Are we gonna keep
Oh,
going
okay.
down the path?
Yeah.
So as you reach a part of the path, you see a large, it looks like a bookshelf, like a big, long bookshelf.
You want to try and open it? If it can open, or destroy it,
Yeah.
or
I'm
find stuff? Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. All right. So we're still in battle, right? Or are we out of battle? I don't know.
They're in combat. You guys are, you
Oh,
have
we're
initiative, but it's just
We
for
have
you guys.
our own thing.
So I
Okay,
can
good.
have your guys' turn as one, and then I'll do their turn as one.
All right. I'm just gonna walk up to the book. Okay.
I'm so torn right now because my other character in my other campaign is a wizard, and so bookshelf I'm like, but I'm a turtle barbarian, so it says no play to me.
So, Dura, please go ahead and make an investigation check if you're taking a look at the books.
All right. Investigation. I'm only interested in books because I might learn. On the rare chance, granted, we're in a spooky cave. I
But
like
yes,
to learn
so the
about
books,
fears.
they seem to be in a dilapidated state. Most of them are waterlogged beyond all recognition, or pages have been just ripped out and thrown onto the ground. But you find a single book that seems to have managed to stand the test of time. Its leather-bound cover still attached to its somewhat old pages. They've yellowed somewhat, but they haven't lost their words. It's still legible. It seems to be a book about history, specifically the founding of the Moor clans.
Found any other what?
Of the Moor clans, the clans of Moor.
Okay.
We're gonna go back to Urog and Pansy now for the zombie.
Cutscene.
Urog, it is your turn. Or I mean, Pansy, it is your turn.
Yeah. Pansy doesn't like anything about this, so he's going to take his maul and then just kind of thrust it into the torso of the zombie.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack.
That's not. There it is.
go for damage. That hits. Not bad, boys. Not bad. So, are you going to do anything else, Leo?
He's going to disengage.
So, as you ram your maul into this thing's chest, you can hear several of its ribs crack and more of its juices kind of gush out of the blade wound that was left by the great axe previously. And as you disengage, you don't have a bonus action disengage, so you're just disengaging?
No, I do have a bonus action disengage. Nimble escape from
Oh,
being a
right, goblin.
goblin.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's going to move. He's gonna back up about this far, and then
Okay.
he's basically what he's doing is he's attacking and running away, attacking, running away, tactics.
Okay. So Evangeline, it's going to be your turn now, and then next initiative, we're going to split this into two halves. These two, and you two taking your turn simultaneously.
I'm just gonna inspect the bookshelf that we're in front of.
Okay. You don't actually find any other books aside from the one that Dura pulled off the shelf that seems to have stood the test of time. If you're looking for hidden things, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
I like how you know what I'm thinking.
You don't find anything. You kind of run your hands along the bottoms of each shelf and you look around to see if you can make out what's in between the space of the bookshelf and the cave wall. But you don't really see anything. Seems like just a bookshelf.
Random bookshelf here.
Yeah.
Just why is this a random bookshelf? And why are they all destroyed and waterlogged except for this one book?
I'm gonna run my hands along the shelf, see if I can't feel anything that seems off from a bookshelf.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay, this is off subject. Leo, you next to your phone?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna text
Okay.
you.
So Dura, you don't find anything that makes this bookshelf stand out in any way. It really seems like it's just a bookshelf. But you do notice something strange. It looks like it has been taken apart recently and put back together. You can tell just from some of the things you've learned at home and some of the things you've watched Adam Reeve do in his tavern tent sort of thing. And you can tell there's signs that this has been dismantled and put back together before.
Okay.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
see
we're
if I
gonna
can't. Oh, yeah, go to the other side.
yeah, we're gonna go back to the fight. So it's gonna be the zombies' turn first, guys. And this guy over here, you hear him go, "Urgh!" Just real loud. Hope that was bothersome. Real loud, and you watch as from the shadows you can see several other zombies begin to make their way over to you guys. And then this one is going to use the rest of his action. He's going to turn to you, Urag, and he is going to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 23 hit?
Does a 23 hit? Sure.
You take 7 slashing damage as the zombie brings his sharp claws down against your neck. You don't have enough time to move out of the way or into your shell. It is now Urag's turn.
Since he yelled in my face, I'm gonna yell in his face and do my rage.
Rage! He looks unfazed.
Well, good, because he's about to get axed in the face.
Axe that hits.
+2 to that because of raging, so 13.
Wow. You watch as you have hacked one of the arms off of this thing, and just the shock force of that arm being ripped from its body. You watch as its other arm actually just kind of falls off from decay. It is now an armless zombie. Pansy, it is now your turn.
Wait, I was gonna say I wanted to move to
sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay,
wait.
it cannot go for an attack, so
Yeah, that's what I figured. Since his
Yeah,
arms
it
are chopped
already-
off, he can't.
well, he also used his reaction already. So Pansy, it's your turn now, unless you wanted it to do anything else, Rob.
Nothing else. I'm asking. I'm waiting for Uragh's response.
Oscar, was that everything?
Yeah, that was totally everything.
Okay. He's gonna
Movement,
go,
action, bonus action.
he's gonna run in over here, and he's going to give that zombie another whack. He's gonna take his ball and bring it down over its head.
Go ahead and roll attack. How do you want to do this?
Slam that skull into his chest cavity.
You bring your obsidian claymore down, or your obsidian maul down, and you watch as just the weight of this thing hits its skull, and it just goes down. It turns into this like soppy black oozy mess with rags in it. You've turned it into paste.
He takes it. He takes his ball and just flicks the blood off of it, and then he's going to He's not really going to disengage. I mean, he doesn't have to. He's going to back up, and then we're going to try and use this this area right here as the funnel point.
Smart. Okay.
And Urag just gives him a thumbs up, just like.
So going back to the team girl, investigating the bookend. What do you guys want to do for this round?
I want to punch the bookshelf to see if I can't punch through it.
I want to watch her punch the bookshelf.
Please roll me an attack.
Just
I'm
one-
invested in this bookshelf right now.
Oh no, unarmed strike.
Yeah, yes, please. What in
Okay.
doubt, punch the bookshelf. You punch through the back of this bookshelf, and through the hole you've left with your fist, you can make out a door.
Hey, I knew there was something up with this bookshelf.
I'm gonna start tearing the whole center of the bookshelf out to get to the door.
So you guys spend
I'll
some
help her.
time. You guys spend some time breaking down the bookshelf and moving it aside. Back to our combat over here. We have our zombies. They're moving up slowly but surely. Actually, they're running very quickly. Not slowly at all. And Urag, they're both going to attack you. These ones
Not
do
good.
have multi-attack.
Oh, that's really not good for me right now.
So one of each of their attacks hits. One is a natural 20.
Okay.
So you take a total of 15 damage as both of them kind of just try scraping through your armor and manage to get a few good clean hits in.
Unconscious.
You're unconscious?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
only have 15 health.
Okay, so you're unconscious.
Okay.
Unless we leveled up after last session with all the crazy shit we went through.
We did not, unfortunately.
Well, then I'm still at 15 health.
Yes. Okay. So Urag is down.
So
it is now your turn, Leo.
for now, he's going. Pansy's going to just lay hands onto Urag with the rest of his charges. It's going to be 4.
Okay.
Sweet.
Urag's back at 4.
That's
He's like,
great.
you can't go down yet, buddy. And then he's going to step in this direction.
Okay. Kind of hugging against the wall now.
And then he's going to do a horizontal swipe with his maul.
Go ahead and attack.
DM technical question.
Yep.
Does my rage persist?
Oh.
Oh, never mind. It says it ends early if I'm knocked unconscious.
I'm actually going to say that you still are enraged.
Oh, sweet. Just pissed off turtle. I'm
Yeah.
more mad now.
So
Yeah, you're mad that you were taken down.
So probably in that case, like narrative wise, your eyes roll back and then he like touches you right as you're about to go unconscious, and you just go back up like that.
Exactly.
Thanks,
Perfect.
DM.
Go ahead and click damage for me, Leo. That definitely hits. You guys are the big boys. Jeez.
Yeah, me and Pansy are fucking just powerhouses with wrecking damage.
I wonder what would happen if it was all 4 of you.
Probably
boy.
nothing good.
So yeah, that's the combat. Urag, you're gonna go ahead and go since you haven't gone yet.
Sweet. I'm gonna
Since the
slap my
party
last
split, we're doing
salve.
this a little differently.
Nah, no worries. It's tough when party splits. All right, so last salve is going on my baddie.
Okay.
So wait, what was it? /roll 2d4 plus 2.
2, yeah. Okay. Not bad.
That's not
That's
bad.
a yeet.
That's pretty average.
Alrighty. And then for your action.
1 second, I gotta apply that. Okay, cool. For my action, I'm gonna take, because most of the glass vials have been saving, but this one I'm just gonna like break against my head, like the dude chugs the beer can and smashes it against his forehead,
There's just
and then I'm just
salve
gonna
dripping down your face.
just salve dip it, like it works that way too,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna smash this zombie in the fucking mouth.
With your battle axe?
Oh hell yeah, it's always great axe.
Perfect. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I rolled a 5. That's amazing.
Well, 5 plus 7. Come on.
Yeah. So
Okay.
14
well,
damage.
14, right? 14 for rage.
Yeah.
Jesus, you both did 14 to these creatures.
I think we
all
said
right.
I think we hit the same target, right?
No, you guys were going for the ones in front of you, right?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, respectively in front of us.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it is now Evangeline and Dura's turn. You spent a little more time kind of clearing it away. It's probably going to take you one more round to kind of get the most of it cleared away so that you can move forward, just because one round is only like 6 seconds. But I need both of you to make perception checks for me.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yay.
Wow, low.
So, Dura, you kind of hear strange rumbling coming from the other side of the door. It sounds like shifting and the clattering of metal. It's going to take you guys one more round to clear away the rest of the debris of the bookshelf, so we're going to get back to the combat.
Alrighty.
All right, so the zombies are going to attack again. So we're going to start with the zombie that's directly in front of you, Urag. It is just going to haphazardly make 2 strikes against you. 19 hits. You're going to take another 8 damage as it's wildly swinging at you with its sharp claws, just trying to rake against your skin.
Jesus.
Still
The other zombie is going for you, Pansy. It seems they're fine with this wall strategy you guys have going.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to make 2 attacks. Ooh. So actually, because it got a nat 1, we'll get to that in a second. But the 17 hits. Leo, you're going to take 8 damage from its slashing claws.
Okay.
As it brings it down just in the right spot against your cheek. The nat 1, though, Leo, I'm going to give you an opportunity to make a attack of opportunity because it got a natural 1. So go ahead and roll
Does
an
it-
attack for me.
he takes advantage of it completely.
Yeah.
Like, I clapped and my dog flinched. I'm so.
Leo, you learned a lot from Ori in this situation. Alrighty, so that is. Where am I? Oh, okay. So it rolled it. So you're actually, Leo, it's going to be 18 damage.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You have. This monster looks whack right now. It is gushing black viscous ooze, and its eyes are kind of popped out of its sockets. It's hurting.
Would the ooze be applicable to describe as ichor?
Yes, it would be perfectly apt.
Only in D&D do you encounter ichor.
Kicker.
Or somewhere like World of Warcraft.
Very true.
Yeah, well, games.
Urag, it is now your turn.
With the 2 health points I have remaining, just fucking rage hit.
Roll attack. That
Yeet.
definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage for that one.
Oh,
All right. That's unfortunate. So that's a total of 8, right?
yeah,
It's
8
plus
total.
2 for rage. All right. So you bring your axe kind of horizontally through it, and you watch as it cuts not too deep. It's sort of a shallow cut, but you watch as more of its ichor kind of spills out. It is now. We're going to go ahead and go to Pansy. Pansy.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's going to try and slam with his maul. He's going to slam the side of the of this undead creature into the one next to him
Okay.
because he
Um,
knows he's on his last legs. So
Go ahead and roll with disadvantage for me. Okay, that still hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And what we're going to do is we're going to have whatever damage is left over is going to be transferred to the one next to it. Okay. Not bad at all. So you swing your maul and you hit just the skull. Cracks and shards of it fly everywhere, and this gushy black brain matter hits the walls, and you kind of manage to just push through, and you hit the other one in the head as well. It doesn't go down, but half of its face has just kind of caved in, and this just white and black and gray, just gross slime pours from it.
nice cleave.
All right, so now we're going to go back to Dura and Evangeline. You have made a sizable hole in this bookshelf now, and you can see clearly the door that lies beyond you. It's only about 5 feet in between you and the door.
Dura, what do you want to do?
Should we just go for it?
I don't want to. I don't want to go in. I don't know if we should wait for the others. Kind of don't want to.
I mean, we've come this far. We're doing
Right?
fine. I say screw it. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So you guys get to the door. Are you going to try to open it?
Yeah.
Okay. The door is locked.
I'm gonna punch it.
Go ahead and roll an attack for me.
In true monk fashion.
When there is a wall, punch through it. Welcome back.
Yes, when there is a wall.
All right. So you punch the door, and it's made with this hard oak and these steel supports that kind of keep it together. And as old as it is, when you punch it, you hear some splintering of the wood, but it doesn't seem to break the door.
Boo.
Evangeline, would
I
you
mean-
like to attack the door as well?
I don't want to set it on fire.
Okay.
I mean,
Fire in a cave doesn't sound like a problem at all,
I mean, there's nothing flammable, so.
except all the wood.
Yeah.
I just mean the smoke. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to try to set it on fire, go ahead. What spell do you have that will set it on fire?
Oh, I think hellish. No,
That would require someone to attack you first.
exactly. It has fire. Oh gosh. Nope, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it with my scythe.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
Where is it?
Okay, roll damage. All right. So you kind of slash at the wood, but like I said, it may be old, but it seems to have, if anything, gotten more sturdy over time. And you hit the wood, and it just kind of your scythe blade goes through just a tad, but it's now stuck in the wood.
Dang.
And with that, we're gonna go back to our zombie boys.
Call me Rob Zombie.
This one is
I'm also happy to see new viewers on our stream. Hello, nice to see you. We're
welcome to a D&D game.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hello
this
to my
zombie
sister who is watching this, and I'm sorry.
is going to attack Urog.
Oh no. Not the.
What? The zombie claws for you, and it seems to have just lost itself as it's taken so much damage, and it doesn't manage to get through your defenses. Its claws very not able to reach you as you kind of keep it at arm's length. Go ahead, Urog.
Sweet.
Your ancestors are smiling on you this day.
So
That's
How do you want to do this?
I just literally want to do the thing where I like give similar to what I did to the bug, just like a straight cleave down the spine,
Okay.
2 halves fall to the floor.
You drop your blade, your axe blade onto this zombie, and it cleanly goes through and hits the floor. And for a second, the zombie's still alive, and it's about to go for a claw attack at you, and suddenly it stumbles back, and you watch as from the top of its head all the way down its body, it just kind of splits like a piece of paper, and its organs kind of just fall out of its body as it falls to the ground in a heaping mess of death.
Dude, that was like 23 damage. That's crazy.
So yeah,
So wait,
they're dead.
9 times 2, 18 plus 5. Yeah, fucking 23. Dang. Wait, plus 2, 25 because of the rage.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even remember. I forgot about the rage. Damn.
It's definitely dead, guys.
He's going to quickly inspect this body, and if these bodies, and if there's nothing that he can remotely see that's important, he's going to just move on.
Yeah, you guys don't really see anything on them at all.
Okay, so I was more looking for how old they are and how long they've been doing.
Well, so the 3 of them are actually, it seems like some of them are of different ages.
Mm.
The one you first killed seemed to have been fresh, somewhat.
Oof.
Definitely not as old as the other two. The other two seem ancient in age almost.
Got you. All right, he's gonna move on. He's gonna step over this body and he's gonna move forward. He's gonna look back to look at Urag and see how he's doing.
Urag's rough.
As Urag catches up with him, he's going to actually just hand him the last salve without even saying a word. He doesn't have any more salves after this. He doesn't even have one for himself.
And neither does Urag, so he'll hang on to this one, honestly.
We should probably have a short rest at some point.
So what are you guys gonna do from here?
We're just gonna inspect the inside of this cavern to see if there's anything in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the room that in the room that you're currently in, there's nothing. In the room that you're currently in now, there is also, you don't see anything, but you do see an entrance to one more room that you can't really see into. It's a small entrance, and the darkness is especially pervasive in there.
How small is the small entrance?
Urag probably could not fit through it, just because of all the stalagmites and stalactites in the way.
I could probably fit in there though.
Yeah, you could definitely fit in there.
Urag's gonna lean against the stalagmite and just take a seat.
He's gonna catch up with the others actually and see what they're doing because they walked off in the other direction.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go catch up with them?
No, I'm gonna stay right here.
He's gonna see what they're doing. He's not actually like going to go over to them.
So as soon as you get close enough to see them, Leo, you can see them both attacking a door. And with that, we'll go back to our friends Dura and Evangeline. You've attacked the door. What's going on?
I'm gonna punch it again.
Mild psychosis.
Roll
I'm
attack.
trying to pull my scythe out of the door.
Okay, so Evangeline, I'm gonna need you to make a strength check for me, and Dura.
Oh no, that is my worst. Yeah,
you're,
that's
you're
my
just
worst.
watching them do this, Pansy. You can't pull it out.
Nope.
It is real stuck.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna try to help her pull her scythe out. Because if I try to punch the door with that in there, I'm gonna cut myself.
Okay, so go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Ah,
It's really in there. Like you try to even just shift it a little bit to try to get some leverage, and it's at an angle where it can't seem to cut anymore, and it's just kind of wedged between the heaviness of the door. It might even be against some metal inside the door that's even keeping it pinned into it. You're not sure, but it's real stuck.
great. Now we can't punch the door anymore. We'll punch this giant blade.
Or a short stack and giant turtle when we need them.
Go ahead and roll perception for me, Dura.
Perception?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Please be like a 3.
So as you kind of look behind you through the when Evangeline asks, "I wonder what they are doing," and out of the hole you've made in the bookcase, you can kind of see Pansy looking over at you guys.
And he's just got his arms folded and he's leaning against the wall. How's the progress going there?
Short stack!
You know what? I might just grab you or your maul, or maybe both, and use you to break open this door. Mir.
Well,
I like this plan.
you have fun. I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna go sit and relax because
That's right. You go.
Dura, no, Dura, hurry, grab him!
Grab him?
Grab him!
oh
Should I make it?
my god, he's just gonna start walking away.
Grab him, hurry, run!
Mir.
They're
Mir.
running after each other.
I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not running. I'm walking.
No. Mir. Try to grapple him.
Roll a grapple check. Strength, please.
Oh my god, are we
And
really?
make a strength check as well,
Straight
Ugh.
strength?
Why am I rolling bad?
please.
We equal in strength, so you're probably gonna beat me by a long shot.
God damn it.
So,
I like
Dura, you grab Pansy, and you think you have him, and then he just keeps walking as if nothing has got him. And you try as you might to pull him back or lift him or whatever, but he just seems like he's got the weight right now.
I just dragging her with me.
Then I'm gonna try to take his maul if I can grab it.
Real quick, Evangeline. You can kind of hear something at the door behind you, or at the door in front of you, tapping at the door.
No?
Who are you?
Who are you?
That doesn't matter. Get your weapon out of my door.
Don't you think I'm not trying?
You're here to steal, aren't you? You thief.
I'm actually not.
And you watch as your blade is kind of pushed out of the door, and it's now back in your clutches.
He takes it and steps back like a tiny inch. I'm literally not here to steal anything. I promise my curiosity has gotten the best of me. I just want to know what's behind the door.
Go away!
Why?
Because you're a troublemaker, I can tell. Only those who in this cave are stealers, thieves and stealers.
I can promise you we're not here to steal. Well, I'm not. I don't know about them. Well,
It's
I
not
don't
here to
think
steal.
my
Go
partner is
away.
either. Why?
Silence. All right, we're back to Dura. You were trying to steal his maul, right?
He's already just sat down next to one of these stalactites.
Whichever.
Mites
I'm just
on
trying
the
to-
ground, tights are on the ceiling.
Yeah,
Okay.
then he's just gonna lay next to a slag mite, and
Thank you.
next
By the
to
way, Dura, you do notice that there are 3 slain zombies on the floor.
All right. Well, they had fun. I don't care. I'm trying to break open a door right now.
yeah, no thanks to you, bitch.
Yeah.
Wait, Dura, aren't your character's right here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if you're trying to steal his maul, go ahead and make a because you're not trying to be sneaky about it. Just go ahead and make a strength check for me. Okay. Pansy, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Oh, no.
If I succeed this, he's gonna shove her.
Another fight. Let's do it. Fight me, dang it. Yeah, of
Yeet.
course.
Damn it.
So you're gonna shove. Go ahead and roll an unarmed attack.
Knock her out. Come on.
So you try to shove, but Dura manages to just back away, let go in time.
What's up
You're
with
still
your
shooting.
What's up with your obsession with my fucking with my fucking maul? This is mine. Get your own.
You know what? I'm trying to break open a door. Either I'm gonna use you or that hammer because my fists ain't working.
That makes it okay for you to steal other people's stuff?
I'm just borrowing it. I'm not stealing nothing.
Pansy's gonna scoff and just kind of slump down. He's gonna take his rest in peace. He's not even gonna pay attention anymore.
Okay.
Dura is a straight troll.
No, I'm an orc.
I think
Thank
there's
you
an
very
orc, yeah.
much.
Okay. So yeah, you
Good
guys are
night.
gonna take a rest.
Yep.
How long?
An hour for a short rest.
Okay. Go ahead and roll whatever you need to for your short rest. Dura and Evangeline, let's start with Dura since you're still over here. What are you going to do at the beginning of this hour that they're taking this rest?
Wow. That was a really good one.
You're back to full, right?
Yeah, I'm back
Pansy?
to full.
But yeah, what would you like to do, Dura? They don't seem to want to help you at the moment.
Well, since I can't punch him, grab him, or take his maul, right back. Later, losers. We're gonna punch a door.
And he kind of looks
This is
curious.
the start. Go ahead.
I was gonna say he kind of looks at Urag curiously. It's like this, and he kind of just like this, kind of glances over to Dura as she's leaving, and he's like, what? He's giving the what? What are they? Okay, kind of face.
Urag sees you, but like you'll notice Urag's not. He hasn't been talking because he's actually putting most of his attention and focus to calming down after the rage.
Mm-hmm.
Because he gets kind of. Well, we won't talk about that today. But yeah, I've just been kind of like deep breathing and just like sitting with my hands on my knees, just kind of like focusing on not exploding in anger.
Seeing this,
I had a
seeing
question.
this. Oh, go ahead.
Did she wait for the hour to leave, or did she leave at the beginning of the rest?
Left at the beginning of the rest.
Sweet, cool. So I'm there. Awesome.
Pansy's going to sit, crisscross applesauce and meditate next to Urag, seeing him trying to calm down from his rage.
So you guys do your daily wellness meditation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, this isn't a wellness meditation. This is I don't want to kill my friends, so
Yeah. I mean, that's a form of wellness. So Dura, Evangeline, do you tell Dura of what transpired while she was away?
Of course. Dura. So, look, I got my sight back. I don't know. There's a person behind this door, and he yelled at me. But that's not the issue. There's a person behind this door, and he won't let us in because he thinks we're gonna steal whatever's behind this door. But my curiosity is so high, I want to open this door.
And I mean, if this type of a book, this kind of a history book was on that old bookshelf, and that old man's in there hiding behind this recently rebuilt bookshelf, he probably knows a few things. You know, I'm gonna punch this door one more time.
Go ahead, roll attack.
Heck yeah.
Hey, Dura.
Our team is literally the team of B and E. This whole team is just B and E.
What does that mean?
Breaking and entering.
Oh.
All right, you hit the door again, and you hear a little more splintering, but overall the door seems to be holding integrity. And then you hear another sound behind the door. What are you doing? Stop!
I said let us in. We're not here to steal anything, I promise you. I'm just curious.
I'm not letting you thieves in my home. Get out! Get out!
Either you're gonna unlock this door, or I'm gonna keep punching till it breaks.
Wait, can
so
I
you're
persuade?
that kind of a thief, huh?
I ain't no
Very
thief, I'm a
well.
puncher.
My friends will have words with you then. And you kind of
All
hear,
kind of friends.
you hear a pitter patter away, and then you hear Al-Masher Akrem Bisvar. And you hear this kind of wishy wind sound from behind the door. And then suddenly the door shoots open.
Oh.
And within you can make out several skeletons.
Ooh, fun.
They all look ready for battle. Go ahead and roll initiatives, Dura and Evangeline.
Have fun.
Of course, mine is low.
Of course it is. Jeez, Dura. You really want to punch
You know, when I
things.
need the high roll, it's not when I'm trying to take them all. Of course.
All right. So, Dura, go ahead.
Alrighty. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna punch this guy here.
Okay. So you go ahead and you go for your punch against this guy. Roll attack for me, please. Okay, that definitely hits. All right.
I'm
You
gonna
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
do a I was gonna say oh, where is it? I was gonna do the second unarmed strike.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, so your second strike, it kind of got used to it. It brings its buckler up just in time to take most of the force from your impact, and it kind of shoulders the punch.
You know what they're doing, even though they're dead. Alright.
Evangeline, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna hit it with my scythe.
A yuck, 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 yuck. Which one are you hitting?
Yeah,
Okay,
that
go
one.
ahead and roll attack. That hits. Go ahead and roll for that damage. All right. So you slash at it with your scythe. And you watch as it kind of it's the arm that's holding the shield is lopped off by the scythe. The bones fall to the floor, and inside of that withered leather armor they're wearing, the bone just turns to dust.
My bad, guys. I didn't realize that there was, like, actual combat going.
What?
So that is now your turn, Evangeline. Anything else you guys would like to do before the skeletons go? I believe you might have an action here or there, Evangeline, a bonus action of some sort, unless you want to hold it for your reaction. All
Wait
right.
until the reaction.
Okay, so you're gonna hold it.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. So two skeletons in the back, they are carrying short bows, and both of them line them up with you, Dura. Wow.
They all what?
The first one that fires at you, it kind of pulls its bow back, but the arrow it knocked kind of just falls out before it manages to fire because its skeletal hand kind of just fell off its bone. The other one, Dura, it fires another arrow at you. The other short bow wielding skeleton, and the arrow flies through the air, and you kind of just manage to deflect it with one of your arms before it hits you. The skeleton in front of you guys is going to make a short sword attack against you, Dura. It misses. These skeletons are having a little problem getting up today. Evangeline, this skeleton is now going to attack you with its short sword.
Okay.
Oh my god, it misses.
Yay!
This skeleton runs up here to you, Evangeline, and is going to attack you with its short sword. Yeah, it hits! All right. Evangeline, it slashes across your chest with its blade, and it cuts into your armor a little bit. And you're going to take 6 damage. And then this guy over here is going to go... This guy with his axe is going to go... Kyuk, 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 kyuk. And run over here and hit you, Evangeline.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
Ooh! Evangeline, you are going to take a total of 10 damage.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm gone.
You are fainted. And the skeleton looks really proud of itself. It feels like it's never made a hit that's connected quite as well.
Accomplishment at its fullest.
Alrighty then. Back with our boys. It's been about 10 minutes since they started their short rest. They're chewing their mouth and looking around and resting. And
DM question. I don't have this in my inventory, but can I, for the sake of this moment, just have some playing cards and me and Pansy are just doing like goldfish?
Yeah, that's fun.
I'm gonna add playing cards to my inventory.
Well, I was gonna say, Pansy actually has a set of 3 Dragon Ante.
Fuck yeah, fuck my thing then. We're doing that.
You guys are just playing for the Dragon Ante.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna come back to Dura and Evangeline. Dura, it's your turn.
Leave me, save yourself.
I'm not gonna leave you. But I am debating if I should. So we cannot see Mr. Wizard Guy. It's just a bunch of skeletons in here, right?
Yep. You do see what looks to be a staircase over here. Oh, wait, wrong button. You see what seems to be an old, disheveled staircase over here.
Good use of the word disheveled.
Disheveled. Yeah, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm debating on making booking it to the staircase or grabbing Eva and running out. I like Eva. I'm gonna grab her and book it.
Okay. So you go out of the door.
Yeah.
Okay. So I first want you to make just a strength check against a DC. Go ahead and make a strength check just to make sure that you can lift Ava out of there.
Hey, I'm only like 180 pounds. I'm tiny.
That's why it's a low DC. You grab Ava, and it's half your movement speed, so you can move 15 feet.
So 3 spaces. All right.
Yeah, and I'll put you on the other side of the door.
Oh no! Opportunity attacks for days.
It puts you on the other side of the door, but you can close the door.
Oh, great.
And also, they don't have opportunity attacks.
Good. Oh, thank God.
They're skeletons. I didn't think they have much. So yeah, I'm gonna run out with Ava and close the door.
Okay, you close the door. As soon as you close the door, you can hear what sounds like metal and other objects kind of clattering against the floor.
All right.
And you hear a bolt snap into place.
Gosh darn it! I was gonna open it back up and run back in, but
It was as soon as you closed the door.
of course.
What would you like to do now? You're no longer in combat.
I'll punch the door one last time just out of anger.
Roll attack!
Dude, compliments to the DM.
Right?
No, genuinely, the decision to not have skeletons make an opportunity attack is actually very in line with what their purpose is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm genuinely impressed.
All right, you punch the door, and you hear slight splintering this time, but not a lot.
Can we admit we do have a great DM though? So
No,
we
do.
have a wonderful DM.
Who's the DM?
you.
I'm the DM? Oh, I should probably be doing something then. So yeah, you
He's
guys
such
are
a good
outside
DM. He's
the door.
made me agree to a second campaign that I'm like happy to be a part of.
Oh yeah.
Holla, holla,
I'm currently
McDowell.
doing 5.
Crazy.
Um,
Madman here. Madman.
But yeah, Dura, Evangeline, what are you guys doing? Evangeline, you're fainted, but Dura, what are you doing?
I couldn't do anything.
Oh, let me check. Trying to find something real quick. Of that salve, huh?
You guys both should have 3 each because you didn't share.
No, actually, I only had one. Let me check.
No, they were given supplies, right?
Yeah, I gave
Yeah.
each of you 3. If you haven't used a single
Yeah.
salve, then you haven't used any of the 3.
I actually gave mine away. That's why.
Did you?
I think it was
Yeah.
given to Urag and Dura last fight. I think you should
Damn.
have one more though.
Because I used one on myself, and then I gave one to Urag to help him, and so I only have one left.
Okay.
I wrote it down because I'd forget.
Well, I
So
have
you
not
have
used a single one of my salves. So I'm going to use one of my health salves on Eva.
You're stabilized, so you're at 1 HP. Or I'm sorry, you have to roll for the salve. I forgot what it did for a second because I said salve. I'm dumb. Go ahead and roll for the salve. It's 2d4 plus 2, guys.
/ roll 2d4 + 2.
Yeah. I should make a macro that'll just let me click a button so I can just do that every time.
Yeah, you should also check your email because then you'd have dynamic lighting.
I did, and I have to actually set up the subscription.
Wait, so what am I doing?
I love you, dude.
2d4.
So 2d4?
Plus 2.
Yeah. Oh, plus 2.
All right, so 10.
Wow.
So you're at 10 HP, and you kind of breathe in that muggy, dank cave air as you come back from the land of the asleep.
So I get 10 HP.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm going to smack
Well,
you
that was
like on
fun.
the cheeks. Oh, I was going to say, as you're waking up, I smack you on the cheeks. Just kind of help wake you up. Like, hey, wake up. Come on.
It's not 8 by
Thank
the
you.
way.
I'm up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's 10.
It's 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
I know.
Okay.
I'm awake. Thank you. That was fun.
That was, but sadly I closed the door. Now I can't get back in.
Damn it. Should we go back to the other 2?
Yeah, I guess.
I know, saddening. Hey, I was thinking, and I want to know if you're okay with it. I want to make us a group name between the 2 of us.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What do you think of Allura?
Heck yeah.
All right, we got a team name. Now let's go back to the other 2. I don't know about you, but I like the turtle guy. Short Stack he's all right. He's fun to mess with.
So you guys
mean-
get on your way back to the others?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Urag's okay. Pansy's a little dick. I mutter that down the hall.
For some reason, Pansy, your head gets a little flush, and you can feel a heat in your forehead for just a moment. Dura, as you pass this fork, you hear footsteps, and then out walks. Well, hello
Yeah.
there.
Oh no.
What
Not
the heck
this
do you
person.
want, Blondie?
Well, I was watching you two fail miserably.
Great. You enjoy the show?
I did. It was quite humorous. Question. Who are you? He says, looking at Evangeline.
I am Evangeline. Why do you want to know?
I agree. Why do you want to know?
Again, you just look familiar to me.
I get told that a lot.
You should get your head checked out. Do anything to Eva.
If I
I'll
wanted
mess
to
up
do
that hair of
anything
yours.
to either of you, I simply would, and you would not be able to stop. Luckily for you, watching you all has been much more fun than actually interfering. I just wanted to give you a word to the wise. What lays beyond me is much more dangerous than what lay before. Also, I would leave that man alone. He's been here for quite some time. I doubt you'd be able to handle it.
We'll figure that out for ourselves. We don't need your help.
If you
Thanks
say
for the
so.
wisdom.
And with that, you kind of watch as he disappears into this golden dust.
Yeah.
Never trust a god.
You can also almost smell like roses and lavender in the air.
Ooh.
It's very
What a
different than
Chad.
what you expected to smell in a cave. But yeah,
We have a Chad.
I'm gonna call him Chad from now on.
his name is Vlad.
God.
These characters are mean
His
to
name is
watch.
now Chad.
No, it's not Chad, but I'm gonna call him Chad.
Okay, so you guys continue on to your friends.
It's Vlad, isn't it? I'm sorry, I'm gonna continue.
Come on.
Group, I'm gonna have a delivery of some sorts in the next 20 minutes or so. So if I bail for 5 minutes, just FYI.
For sure, we can take a break at that point too.
Ooh, delivery of what?
Marijuana.
Ooh, is it
Ah.
Instagram?
No, I use Buddy.
Ah,
Budee.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, I low-key hacked into their system and found out a permanent coupon code, so I always get 10% off.
You shouldn't have said that on the stream.
Yeah, I was about to say
Whatever.
we're on stream.
You're gonna get
They,
arrested.
they know it.
FBI are coming.
Using coupons. Every grandma is in jail with me.
Literally. So you guys have you guys get over there, and Evangeline, this is the first time you've seen these dead zombies on the floor.
Ooh, bodies.
But yeah, you can see your friends. They're resting here, playing some Dragon Ante.
And I've got Bahamut.
Hi, short stack.
He's a level 13 card.
What?
And then he kind of like gazes over to, or averts his gaze over to where he was playing, over to where they are currently now. Do they look like they've been battle worn?
Yeah, it looks like they've been through a bit. You can still see some salve that's been spread on Evangeline.
Hi, short stack.
Have fun.
Actually, yes, you missed quite a lot.
Heck yeah.
Urag, when the girls come into this area, he's like turning away from them.
What's wrong, Urag?
Silence.
Well,
Well-
alright. Missed you too.
Well, got some news. So, one, we fought skeletons. That was really fun. You missed a really fun fight, even though I passed out. But that was fun. We talked to a guy who lives behind a door that we were messing with. So there's that. Also, we met up with that flashy person who was trying to mess with the other two
Chad.
people that we saved. Chad, yeah, Chad, dude. I don't like him.
He's blonde and he smells like roses and he looks like some whoop-de-doo kind of fancy.
Oh, don't forget the lavender. He also smells like lavender. I don't know.
Oh
he was
yeah,
such a-
true.
You're talking
Chad.
about Vlad, the gambler in gold.
His
Yeah,
name is
fucking
Chad
Chad.
now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Also, we have a name.
Oh my god. He puts his hand to his face and just looks down.
I'm gonna go next to him. Give him a big old pat on the back and say, we're Allura.
What the fuck is
Urag
that
at this
supposed to
point
mean?
stands up. Urag at this point stands up, turns around, and kind of pulls Pansy from Dura
Okay.
and says,
I have a gift.
"You can be Allura. You obviously don't want anything to do with our group. If my clan, if a hunting party, went off like you did, when we got back, you'd be put to death. There's no honor in
That's
splitting
what I
up.
was saying. I was Eva and I are Allura. You guys are your own thing.
I'm
Apparently,
gonna be
and I'll walk
honest.
away. Just gonna walk away.
kind of picks up his cards and like into his chest, and then just kind of moves over to where Urag is. But
Urag's pissed, like not rage pissed, but like very clearly upset.
In my defense, I've never been in a group before. I'm used to being alone, so this is all new to me.
you guys do realize that we're here on a mission to do stuff, not to have fun.
He just turns to
Because
the
we
two
can
of
have
them
fun
and
in the meantime.
Yeah,
the
we were
two
trying
of
to get
you and
information
just-
from someone.
And we
I'm
did. We
bellowing from the
found
bottom of my
information.
stomach. Just go! You clearly don't want to be part of this team. We came here as a team, and you don't want anything to do with it. Just go!
If I didn't want to be part of the team, I wouldn't have came back in the first place to talk to you.
Will you leave us for dead? I almost died. She almost died because we split up. Because you're careless. This is important. Stop treating this like a joke. And he turns to Pansy and says, "Can you see what's down this cave?"
He's gonna actually get up and then take a look at what's across the cave. We've finished our long rest, correct? Yes.
Sure.
Short rest. Yes. And he's gonna actually kind of crawl through the space to take a peek.
Okay.
Urag will block.
You see an empty room with a chest.
Oh
Oh no.
no.
He's gonna go over to the chest, and he's not
Before
gonna.
he opens, Urag readies a javelin.
He's not gonna touch the chest yet, but he's gonna inspect it. He's gonna inspect it.
Urag, go ahead and make me a perception check. For the briefest of moments, you feel a slight draft, as if something passes you. But you're not sure where it came from.
I'll yell out, "Pansy, hold!"
Okay. He's
Pansy.
he's gonna back up from the chest real quick.
Okay.
Is there a way I could do a secondary like glance around?
You look around and you don't see anything.
Because Urag mentioned something about something not being right, or the tone in his voice, he's going to start inspecting the room now.
Go ahead and make a perception check. Wow.
Oof.
So, Urag, due to the fact that both you don't have dark vision and your torch only sheds so much light, you don't notice
20-foot radius, so like up to here essentially.
Yeah.
And
So
then
whatever you were looking for could have been hiding in the shadows, but Pansy, as you look around, you do notice something strange. It doesn't look like a figure, but you notice a strange, almost imperceptible shift in the stone, as if something is passing over it.
Over the stone.
Something that might not be able to be seen by the naked eye.
He's going to use Channel Divinity,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to use Divine Sense, detect good or evil.
Okay.
And he's going to direct it at the target that he really can't see.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, that reveals things such as undead, devils, demons, and
Right.
celestials, and any other holy things.
Right.
You don't see anything or
Okay.
feel anything.
Okay, celestial, fiend, undead. Okay.
Aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
You don't sense anything.
He doesn't sense anything. Um, but he is going to say, "Hey, I think there's something inside this room over there. Something I can't really see. Maybe invisible."
Can I force my way through the stalagmites?
Make a strength check.
Sweet. It's like literally the thing I do best. Oh, damn it. Roll on D&D Beyond. Oh, roll 20. There you go.
Okay. You kind of just try to crush your way through this hallway, breaking the stone and kind of using your shell and your weapons as a way to get through it. And you do make a big enough path for you to make it into this smaller room. Dura, Evangeline, what are you two doing while they're doing this?
I am pointing at the direction that it's at, so hoping that he's able to see it.
You don't see anything, Urog. Do you have blind sense or anything like that?
That's a joke.
I haven't read up on turtles. All right, I don't know if they have weird
just for DM. I get claws, so I do 1d4 plus strength to instead of normal bludgeoning damage for unarmed strike. I can hold my breath for up to an hour. Natural armor of base AC of 17. I can add a shield to augment that, and then I can do the shell defense, which gives me +4 to my AC, advantage on strength and con saving throws, but I get 0 speed and disadvantage on dex saving throws, and I can't take reactions.
Dang, no blind sense.
And I get proficiency in the survival skill.
So you don't see anything either, Urag. Evangeline and Dura, what are you two doing?
I'm currently staying out of their way because I already made poor Turtle Boy mad.
Okay.
I'm going to.
So somewhat bad.
I'm gonna say something to it though. Would you, be you friend or foe, reveal yourself to us, and maybe we won't cleave your head.
You don't hear anything.
Hmm.
No response.
He's gonna go over there and he's gonna try to touch what he saw, even though he really can't see it. He's just going to touch the distortion.
Urog's ready with his javelin.
Go ahead and make a another perception check for me, Leo. Because this time you're trying to kind of outreach your arms, right?
It's not bad.
For a moment, you feel like you brush against something like leather, but immediately it's out of the way, and it seems to have gone towards the chest.
Oh, he is definitely gonna say there's something over by the chest, and then he's going to swing at it because they didn't respond.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Got you.
See him hit something, I'd like to also attack.
Oh, that's bad. It's a nat 1. Sorry, I didn't mean to do the second one.
So you swing your maul around trying to hit it, and you get your maul actually hits against one of the walls, and you watch as rocks fall on top of the chest and crush it.
Oh. Right.
You then feel something brush against you back towards the bottom of this little room.
Okay.
It seems like whatever it is, it's either invisible or something else entirely.
Okay.
You guys all right in there? You sound like you're having a hard time.
Yeah, what's going on?
Sorry, I stepped away for a sec. Urog grunts back like, yeah, about as hard of a time as you had fainting at a door.
He's gonna. Okay, so in this case, since he's not able to hit it, and he can't see what it is, he's going to pick up some dirt and he's gonna throw it in that direction.
let's make an unarmed attack for me
Mm-hmm.
with
I will be right back. My delivery is here.
with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and take a break since Oscar's gonna step away real quick, and I want to grab some more.
Are you
water.
fucking kidding me?
Oof. All right.
What'd you
Oh,
do?
really?
Everybody grab your water or whatever else you need while Oscar stepped away.
Leo, everything okay?
No.
Oh, he rolled a 1.
I rolled 1 twice. I rolled 1 on my on my chance to hit, and then and on with my maul, and I'm also rolled 1 again to throw dirt at it. What? What? What is this? Am I a
One.
joke to you?
I'm back.
I feel so as a player since we're in the creek. I feel so bad for poor Urag. He's got to deal with our shenanigans.
I know the minute Urok did that, me personally was about to start crying. I'm like, no, the person that I like is mad at me.
That's what I was hoping for. Thank you.
My
Oh.
empathetic heart is like dying right now, and I'm just like, no.
Like, Urog comes from a somewhat fairly militaristically organized barbarian tribe. So what you guys do is very, like, against protocol. And also, every time we've split up, we've almost had someone die. So he's just, like, mad.
Oh, we almost had someone die on our side. Just a little.
Oh, no, I mean for both sides. It's not like one
Oh,
or the
no,
other.
yeah.
Every time we split up, both teams have someone almost die.
I
Alright,
that's
I'm back.
Chad.
I see you guys are talking about how you split and almost die.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Chad.
I can't get past Chad. You guys are killing me.
Okay.
I love Chad.
So, Leo,
Mhm.
are you back?
I am back.
Is everybody here?
I'm here. I'm watering my plants as we talk.
Okay.
I don't
So,
like how Chad probably knows me.
So, Leo, you slam your maul again into, or I mean, sorry, you throw the sand out, and as you're throwing it, it just kind of had clumped together just due to the humidity in the cave as you went to grab it, and you just throw this kind of dirt clod.
Urog steps back and blocks the entrance he just made.
Wow, damn. All right, Leo, you don't know where this thing is, but you're pretty sure it's still in here.
When the DM says "damn," it's like my heart just leapt.
So, what other options does he have? He's gonna look through. I'm gonna look through his bag now.
And you said the chest was crushed by rocks?
It seems to have been crushed by rocks. You'd have to move the rocks out of the way to see if anything survived.
Cool.
I'm so sad. Like, why the chest of all things?
You swung over it and you hit the wall, caved in.
Nat 1, homie.
God. What can you do? What can you do? He's got a water skin. No, that's not gonna do anything here. Yeah, he's gonna try throw sand at it again. That's what he can do, because it has a wider. He's gonna like actually try. I know it's kind of muggy here, but it's better than trying to swing his maul at this point in time. He's trying to cover a more wider area, so he's gonna throw sand again, quote unquote sand / mud at it again.
Okay, go ahead and roll this time without disadvantage.
Also, Urog is in a defensive stance with his great axe, like trying to use the width of the axe, like length, to block the whole entrance.
Yep.
Better.
So this time, Leo, you throw it and it doesn't hit anything, but something steps onto it, and you see a footprint indentation on the ground.
uh, you trying to be sneaky? I can see you right there. I asked you once. Now you can't leave. Reveal yourself to me, and maybe I'll show mercy. He's actually gonna use intimidation now.
Ooh, go ahead and roll.
Ooh, and I have a question of intimidation for strength-based characters.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I use my strength as my modifier instead of my charisma because it's an intimidation, and I feel like
I do allow that, but only if you are literally using a feat of strength at the time. So
Oh,
whether
okay.
you're grabbing their arm
Are
or
you
something along.
motherfucking kidding me?
So, Leo, you try to sound intimidating, but it comes off kind of sweet,
And your
Like-
voice breaks like a
like
teenage
you're
boy.
giving a second chance to this person. Like it comes off as the exact opposite of what you intended it to. Like very kind and gentle. You don't know where that came from. But that is when a goblin kind of goes out of invisibility. He has 2 daggers in his hands, and he has green skin, kind of pale green, from living in this cave so long. And he has these deep, full red eyes. Get out of my home!
This
Ah.
this area is your home?
This entire cave is my home!
Right now, it's their test. Oh no, I don't. I
I'm
can't hear
sorry.
him.
I still can't do that for you. We have
Urag like slams the pommel of his axe on the ground.
our orders.
And you have guests in your home. Is this how you treat guests?
I already showed your friends how I treat guests who try to steal from me.
Hey!
Urag glances over his shoulder and glances back towards him. He's like, I only apparently have one friend, and he's in this room with me.
Dang.
Wow, rude.
And we weren't trying to steal. We found an old, just recently rebuilt bookshelf.
And
We didn't know what was behind it. Yeah, because we didn't know what was behind it. We have a test to do here. And
Our job is to
I'm not gonna leave
scout.
it.
Whatever the reason you're here, you won't leave alive.
Okay,
At
that
least
was
he's
a threat. That was a
Wait. Urag holds out his hand. And he looks at the goblin. Is he old or young?
Strangely, he looks as young as Pansy. There's almost a familiarity between the two of them. Not just the red eyes, but they both have this dense, sinewy muscle build.
Alright, Urag's gonna put his great axe on the ground in front of him, pull out both of his hand axes on the ground in front of him, and take out his 3 javelins, put them on the ground, and his quarterstaff. Yeah, I'm that armed.
So they're basically twins?
No, by no means are they twins, but there is a certain similarity between them. They look like they could have come from the same kind of upbringing.
Pansy's skin is colored gray, charcoal gray.
Yeah.
His is
Yeah.
green. His is pale green. So we're not related in any sort of way, but we look similar. So, he's going to sigh reluctantly and then puts down his maul and anything apparent. His battle axe too. He's gonna leave his dagger though.
Wait, you gave me your battle axe.
Oh yeah, I did give you my battle axe. Oh, then he's just gonna put down his maul. That's it.
Essentially, I'm gonna prostrate myself.
You kind of
What's
see
going on in there?
you see his eyes. They're full of anger and mistrust, but seeing you two do this, kind of, he holsters his daggers. What clan are you from?
Oh damn, that's a good question. I never came up with a name for them.
This question
Shit.
was directed towards the both of you.
Okay. You go first, Pansy.
Leo, your clan would be the Seers clan.
You talking to me or are you talking to?
I'm talking to you, Leo. Your
Oh.
clan would be the Seers clan.
I come from the Seers clan. Proud warrior and gladiator, Pansy.
You are also warrior. You come
Me?
from same clan. He's talking to you now. Gentari.
Warrior. Different clan.
You here for Initiate's quest, then?
Yeah,
I
once came here for quest. Found better thing. Much better. If you want to live, not because I kill you, but deeper down cave, they live there. They hunt. You would not survive. No. 4 cannot be 2. You would die.
Urag sits down and starts pulling out his rations. May we speak over food?
Eat. I have eaten my fill.
he's going to take some of his rations as well, and he begins eating.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat a
The
portion of
way
rations.
this goblin moves is very feral. He's got his sort of head turned, and he keeps kind of turning it from one side to the other as he watches and swivels his head, keeping an eye on you with his back to the wall. You do notice strange markings,
No.
kind of as
Sorry.
if there's black veins kind of going through and coursing through his body. You also notice, aside from his really decayed leather armor and his disheveled cloth, he wears a strange pendant. It's red, and the inner lines of it are kind of etched with this deep black that pulsates a crimson red. It's strange. It looks like a stone with like sharp edges cut into it. It looks like it might even be part of a larger piece.
What is your name?
I am Vantis, son of Siva, son of Ori.
I am Urag.
Hearing the name Ori kind of brings perks up his ears, and he's like, "Ori, you say, the blind swordsman?"
Blind? My father is not blind. He left to go on his quest to find what he sought in, where was it? Big forest, large forest. He left mother and I. She is leader of clan. I went on initiate's journey. I never came home.
Not blind. Was Ori human?
No, Ori is orc. It's
Oh,
then that you do notice some of this goblin's features are strangely orcish. He has these sort of under-tooth orc teeth, and his brow is much more shaped than a normal goblin.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was orc. I'm dumb.
By the way, Evangeline and Dura, I just wanted to make sure you guys know that you can hear this entire conversation.
Okay, cool.
I'm staying out of it. I don't like that little guy.
I think
We're having our own conversation over here.
I think I do know your father. He trains me.
Father trains you. You are his student.
Yes.
You must be strong then. Like turtle friend.
Urag leans in and goes, "Turtle."
I do not understand.
You said turtle.
You have
Right.
shell like turtle.
Um,
He stews, technically not intelligent enough to come back with a witty comeback,
um,
even though the player has plenty.
would you like to come back with us? Maybe you can talk with your father.
No, I cannot leave. I have
What
work to
prevents
do
you?
here.
What kind of work?
I protect this. And he kind of clutches his pendant in his hand tightly. I protect this.
What is that?
This is stone. It called to me. I plucked it from the wall of the cave. It whispered to me. It told me that I must do things.
What things?
Well, to protect it, I had to turn my my comrades into guardians.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. He's going to approach.
He backs up against the wall.
Guardians of what?
No closer. Stay back. Mine.
He's going to approach closer.
He can't back up anymore. He's just kind of like his back is as pressed up against the wall as it can. Back away!
He's going to grab him by the scruff of his whatever clothing that he has, maybe leather.
He has a leather jerkin that's kind of decayed a bit. Okay, you grab him.
I
He's not-
suggest you leave this with us. Because it's not doing you any favors.
You really are thieves.
Not
He kind of
a
spits in your
thief.
direction.
At this point, Urag gets up. Thief?
I am not a thief. I
That's what
only see.
Telling him earlier.
I only see someone who have been driven to insanity by some stupid rock.
No, you're insane. It warned me of you. All of you thieves! You watch as the stone behind him engulfs him.
He's going to try and take the pendant from him at this
Okay.
moment.
Go ahead and make me a dexterity check. And instead of adding your dexterity modifier, add your strength modifier.
Okay.
So a strength check. But I just want to make sure everyone understands. This is still technically a dexterity roll. I just want to see if you have the strength as well to hold on to it as the stone is engulfing him. Is the 13? Okay. So he completely disappears into the stone, and you grab the pendant off of his neck and pull it away before the stone completely goes over him. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw and a Wisdom saving throw.
Oof, that's bad.
Oh god.
Oh god.
So you are now 0 HP,
Oh.
and you have failed 2 death saving throws.
Oh. Oh my lordy Lou.
Pansy's down.
I straight up
Okay.
get down.
Oh, no.
Seeing
Urag.
this happen, Urag will rush up.
You can see that the stone is pulsing even brighter now.
Is it like in his grasp?
Yeah, and it's actually kind of stuck to his hand because his hand is opened due to him falling unconscious. And you can see these little black tendrils coming out of the stone and seeping into his skin and kind of crawling their way up his arm.
I'm gonna, on my way over, grab the quarterstaff of all things, because fuck, and kind of try and bat it out of his hand while throwing a salve on the dude. My last one that you gave me that I literally waited apparently until this moment for.
Okay. So you're trying to just kind of nudge it off.
I'm just trying to like golf swing smack that fucker out of there
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack for me then.
towards this direction.
Okay.
Attack with the quarterstaff.
Please.
Okay, give me one
Oh.
second.
The fuck?
You would have seen my fat ass move at this point.
So you
Yeet.
knock it off, and it flies into the direction of the other wall and
I'm
kind
just
of
gonna roll
tumbles
damage
onto the
just
ground.
Wrong button, but whatever. It
Evangeline,
tumbles to the ground.
you see the stone now, and you hear in the back of your mind, I want it.
Oh no. My only response, oh
And then
no.
Go ahead and, Urag, please roll for the salve.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna try something real fast. Equipment. Boop. Hey! Oh. You get 5 hit points, Leo.
You're up, and you have 5 HP.
You can see this like slightly smiling turtle face.
While you were unconscious, Leo, you had a vision. You saw your entire homeland on fire. You saw comets and meteorites raining from the sky. A massive tower of the same material of that as that stone that reached the heavens, and a giant black and violet portal that just spews this negative energy. That is what you saw in your vision.
That stone's bad juju.
It is then
No one should have that stone.
That the goblin reappears for just a second out of the stone, grabs the stone again, and then disappears back into the stone of the wall.
I had no reaction, did I?
Nope. It was too fast. It was literally like his arm came out of the stone wall, grabbed it, and pulled it back immediately as you were
Because like my weapons are here, and I wanted to just see if I could just grab a fucking hand axe and chuck it sideways at him.
happened too fast.
Yeah, no worries.
Jira, we were right. This bitch was crazy.
Yep. Sucks we couldn't punch him beforehand. Oh well.
I'm gonna help Pansy up.
Okay.
He kind of slings his arm over his shoulder, and instead of being like picked up, he's actually just lifted from his feet up onto him. He's just like holding
Yeah,
onto his shell now.
I'll put him at the crest of my shell behind my head. You saw my character model. It's huge. My shell is literally like as thick as 4-foot concrete. So it's like, yeah, you just put him on there.
Okay.
Stack my character token on yours.
What do you guys do now? Your quarry has disappeared.
I'm gonna walk over to this chest with Pansy because he has to come with me.
Yep.
The chest is covered in rubble, by the way.
Strength. Do I do strength check to remove rebel?
It would just take some time if you guys want to do
Okay.
it.
I'll help.
Yeah.
I'll help.
No, you don't get to touch anything here.
No!
You guys,
You can't tell me what to do!
you guys went off on your own direction. If you try to come and try to help, he's just not gonna let you.
Urag
That's-
doesn't even like acknowledge they are there.
Okay.
I stayed back because I took off. I'm like, I'll let him have it.
Fine, I'm gonna stay right there.
So you guys spend some time clearing the rubble away, and the chest was broken. But as you kind of move some pieces of decayed wood and more rubble away, you do find 2 objects inside of the chest.
Yay.
You find sort of this cloth bundle of this like ancient looking bread that seems to, it smells like bread still, and it looks like bread still, but you have no idea how long it's been there. The other object appears to be this sort of rod that is about 1.5 feet long, and it's made of this strange kind of almost silver, but very, very shiny silver metal.
I'm writing both these down in my inventory.
Anzi's just gonna hang 10 on Mr. Turtle Man.
I particularly like the shiny silver rod. I'm gonna make sure that gets pocketed.
Okay.
And I'll look at it later. But meantime, after looting, Urag steps right here and turns to both Dura and Evangeline and is like, "Look, we walked in here. I was ready to lay my life on the line for both of you. I already did for you, Dura. You went down with that hooked beast, and I took damage trying to heal you. And you just keep leaving. I don't deal with people leaving me. I just let them go. So if you want to go, go. But I'm here to do this job and prove my clan proud. You can join me and go with me, or you can go by yourself. Choice is yours."
Dura's not liking how Urog's just suddenly taking this whoop-de-doo leader role.
I'm
Dura's
no
gonna look-
leader. I'm simply trying to keep this group together. We were all chosen for a purpose, and it seems like you guys just want to dick around and have fun. Well, that's not why I'm here. Evangeline, I had fun pulling apart some bodies with you. Honestly, it's always a good lesson in anatomy. But if you guys just want to keep going off on your own, it's not going to end well for either of us.
That's a big
So if
word.
we can agree to just stick together, we can get through this. Can I have your agreement on that?
That's a big word for Urag. Anatomy.
Urag. Urag.
Um,
You get an inspiration for that.
Oh, wow. Fuck yeah, I do.
nice. Dura's gonna kind of look at him. Just whenever we split off earlier, at one point did we as a team make the decision to go which way? It's not, again, you say you're not the leader. You chose
I'm willing
a path.
to listen. You just went off. Whatever we tried to talk about, you just chose the opposite and left. Don't pin this on others. Blame, that brings you nothing. Own up to it. You said you wanted to go off on your own. Don't lie to yourself, because I can see right through it.
You're right. I did choose to go that way. And I still had a buddy with me. Yeah, sure, it split our team in two.
And you couldn't talk about it with us? You couldn't say why you wanted to go that way? I explained that I heard gurgling. Gurgling means either something's dying, maybe someone is hurt, or something needs to be killed. And it did. And you just simply went off opposite direction. Because why? Because we chose a path?
We heard a stream. You heard a gurgle. We heard a stream.
A stream.
A gurgle could be a slime.
Did you get your drink of water?
We said,
you find
heard
your
a
stream?
In fact, actually, whenever we went down that way, there wasn't a stream, but we did find a bookshelf. An old bookshelf, yes, I punched it, but before punching it, we found a book on the history of Moor. And then
So while
behind
your
that
allies
bookshelf,
were fighting zombies, you were punching some wood.
and behind that
I
door,
hope it
we
was a
found...
good use of your time. And he walks away.
All right, let's not find the little creepy goblin dude we just fought. We know where he lives.
Pansy's not really gonna say anything at this point. He feels like Urag did a good enough job, and he's also kind of mulling over what he saw in his vision.
Dura's not liking the whole weird leadership position. He says he's not choosing leader, but Urag, no, she's looking at him like, you're just making the calls. She's not liking it.
He looks back at her. Just waits.
All right,
it's
enough.
down to class.
Enough. I
Clearly...
get it. I get it. We're all not used to each other. At all. I will admit. The ones who have been taking the lead technically has been you, Urag, and you, Pansy.
Did I drop down to this cave first?
Hold on.
Fine.
I will agree, we all need to start working as a team. I personally am not used to being around other people. So I myself have an issue with being around other people and having a group and being with people and not myself. I'm used to being by myself. I don't know about you guys. We don't even know each other. Literally, when we all first met, you, Dura, and you, Pansy, started fighting. Not a great way to start out.
Urag will step up to that, this area, and then be like, fine. Clean slate. He holds out his hand. I'll watch your back if you watch ours. And I say ours, referencing Pansy.
Pansy's just hanging on to the shell. He's not doing so hot right now. He's lower than half HP, so...
Yeah, no worries, man.
Evangeline, you get an inspiration.
Ooh, yay!
So that you can mark on your Roll20 page.
How do you define your DM inspiration?
You can use it to get advantage.
Thank
Okay,
you.
what do I do? I don't...
So under your hit points box, there's going to be a box that says inspiration. You're just going to click that, and it's going to highlight itself. That means you have inspiration, and at any time before you make a roll, you can decide to use your inspiration to give you advantage on any type of roll.
So Urag's standing there with his hand out.
Her last salve and puts it in his hand to give to Pansy. I will help you if we all can help each other.
As you put your hand in his hand, he kind of does the Beastmaster, my hand grabs your forearm and then pulls you in for a bro, momentary hug, and then pulls away and says, "This is how we show honor in my clan."
It's hugged. Thanks.
Yeah, it's like a Beastmaster bro hug.
You all hear a clapping. Wow, I love the melodrama in this group.
Fucking Chad.
It's Vlad. Thanks.
DM, would Urag have been surprised by this?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna chuck a hand axe.
Go ahead and roll attack.
Hold on, I need to write down that I gave away my last salve. Where's my pen?
So
oh.
you throw it, and you watch as it gets near him. He just grabs it, like his hand shoots out, and you can't even see it for a moment. And then you watch as his hand is now clutching the axe right in front of his face. Ooh, so close. Care to gamble again? Maybe raise the stakes?
Don't surprise me. I don't like surprises. As I hand the salve up to Pansy.
Well, I am surprised, after all.
I have a question for you.
Don't we
Why
all?
do you say I'm familiar?
You look like someone I used to know, who went by the name Scythe, the goddess of bonds. Though you are most certainly no goddess.
I could have told you that in 5 seconds.
Of course you could have. But it's strange. There is a divinity within you, though
Rook steps closer.
buried deep within.
Can
You
I
are
have
not
my axe
from
back?
this land. He hands it over to you.
Sweet.
What is a god doing among the realm of the mortals?
There's been a lot of death here. I've come to give a chance to the dead to live again.
At what price?
Merely a chance. Should they make the coin toss, they can live as they want. Should they
Never trusted God.
not make the coin toss, they come live in my realm and serve me for the rest of eternity. In my golden palace. Certainly a better afterlife than whatever is waiting for all of you.
So you only target the initiates. Why so?
Well,
There are plenty of other places you could go for dead bodies. Why here?
I can name of many places.
you would be surprised just how unoften battle occurs in this land nowadays. It's become so droll in this time of peace.
Maybe you're just with the wrong clan. There's plenty of battle with mine.
Unfortunately, my power only stretches so far. Those of the sea I hold no power over. I leave that to, what was his name? David? Davy? Something along the lines of that.
Ooh.
You don't like him? I don't like him either.
I never
no,
liked them.
Oscar imagines he said Davy Jones, and Urag has no fucking idea what the hell he's talking about.
So, care to make a wager?
I'll
Never.
make a wager.
Don't.
You're all quite strong for initiates. I haven't seen a group this promising in some time. If only you could get past your own egos. My question is, would you like to make a bet on whether or not you'll succeed this test?
From personal experience, do not trust him.
All right, what's the bet? You know, living or dying? Is that it?
Well,
Just
should
or
you
like just
fail
choosing.
the test, you would fail. Should you succeed the test, you succeed, and I will grant one wish amongst the four of you, should you be able to decide on one. Anything your heart's desire.
Urag turns to the group. And he turns specifically to Dura. And he asks, what do you think we should do?
I'm not in the business.
He puts his hand over Pansy's mouth.
Oof.
You know what? I am not the one to make the decision for this whole team. It is best I don't.
He nods. Uncovers Pansy's mouth. Sorry.
As I was saying, it's not my business to gamble everybody else's lives for my own wishes, but I do have a wish that I need to complete.
Of course you do, Pansy. Of course you do. Everybody does. Come now, do you all not have faith in your own strength?
I have faith in mine. I'm not so sure about them.
I have
Rug,
faith in my
Rug,
strength.
Rug holds his hand up, open palm, so like kind of like the hold sign, and just turns to him and go, "Give us 5 minutes, in private."
Very well. He sort of puffs out in a cloud of golden dust. You can all
Okay.
smell lavender and roses.
Oh man, he was just given a wish, and he's gonna take that up if everybody else agrees. If everybody else doesn't agree, man.
Yeah, Rug sneezes at the smell. Pollen kind of gets to him sometimes.
But I look at Urag and I'm like, how? Okay, you ask for 5 minutes in private, but in all honesty, how didn't he know we had that argument unless he was listening to us from somewhere
He's listening
and just
always.
posted out of nowhere?
He's a
Exactly.
god.
We're not in private. Exactly.
Look, what do you guys want to do?
Don't do it. I can promise you.
That's a no from
I
her.
don't do it.
I'm gonna go with Eva on this one.
Plus, odds can fuck up your life. Don't do it.
Rug's gonna kind of gesture to Pansy, and he's gonna whisper to him, and Leo, I'm gonna send you a message.
But I also say, thing is, what's his definition of success? Is it all 4 of us getting out or only one of us getting out and finishing the mission? To define it, we could easily fall into his little game and fail.
Urag is gonna then gesture over to Dura and quietly whisper in her ear. Dura, what's your name on
Cutover.
on Discord?
Can you see my?
Oh, okay, perfect, yeah.
He's gonna whisper back too.
I like keeping things away from the DM sometimes.
Oh,
And then he'll gesture to Evangeline to come over and whisper as well.
Goes right next to him.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I just needed to see your which of the icons lit up when you talked.
Whispers back.
at this rate, I'm just gonna have to make a separate chat room for you guys to whisper to each other.
In any case, I'm not willing to gamble the lives of my fellow comrades here over a wish.
I whisper back, but I just kind of have this look of uncertainty on my face. Just.
That is very tempting, though. What shall we do?
I turn to Pansy and say, "They're in agreement.
Then we do not take the gamble. It is.
No. The other one.
Oh,
They like what I had to say.
okay. Then you need. Then we shall take a gamble.
We just let Dura talk.
All right. Okay.
Oh boy.
She will negotiate.
He's not comfortable
Let-
with this at all because he doesn't trust Dura at all. But he's going to. He's going to keep his mouth shut.
Honestly, Pansy doesn't trust anyone but Urag.
Pansy doesn't trust anyone other than himself. He just trusts Urag a little bit more.
You guys went drinking together, really? And you shared a room.
You extra hours.
So are we all in agreement?
Yes.
That is our wish?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Dura, I trust you. And Urag steps back to let Dura have the place where he stood.
All right. All right, Chad, where are you?
Chad!
His name is Vlad.
Yeah.
But Chad is such a better name for him.
Have all of you finished your discussion?
We have finished, and we've come to this decision. I'm going to step forward to him. We decided to make a gamble.
Ah, my
But-
favorite words to hear.
We are going to clarify certain things. Make sure that it's clear on both sides.
Of course, let us negotiate the terms of our little wager. So, if this sounds good enough for all of you, should any of you manage to return the autumn bar to your village, you'll all receive a wish. Well, one wish. You'll have to decide amongst yourselves what that will be, should you succeed. But if all four of you find yourselves unequipped to succeed, whether or not you run away or you perish, you belong to me.
Now, you say that if we run away or we die or whatnot, but thing is, are you going to be involved in how we die? Are you going to be adding certain things around us once we make this deal?
Oh, I never tip the scales in my. I merely use educated information, so to speak. I don't have to add anything to your challenge. What lies before you is hard enough.
All right, so that should be a part of our little wager on the condition that, we can fail. So we can break the gamble by running away. You'd break the gamble if you add anything, or you tip the scale in any way.
I have no intention of doing so. I'm a
So you'd
gambler.
agree.
I love when the odds are against me as well. Makes it more fun. I agree to your terms. Should that be all?
So,
Join the fear.
what was that?
Oh, I'm mumbling to myself.
Okay.
While they're doing this,
Oh.
I'm gonna make a religion roll to learn what I know about Vlad.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll.
To remember.
To see if you've learned anything about Vlad.
I have proficiency in religion, so might as well.
Yeah. You're
Don't
a
you mean
goblin.
Chad?
So, from what you can tell, most of the scriptures that you've read about him and most of the people you've met that actually worship him, they refer to him as the Golden Gambler because, one, Gambling is all he does. He is a chaotic neutral god. All he wants to do is gamble. And he is also one of the few new gods that interfere with humans and other races quite a lot. You can find him wherever there's battle, trying to gamble the lives of people. The other thing you know about him is that, especially in your culture, he's considered a sort of whenever there are dead, people see him on the battlefield, and in your culture, they've seen him attend to those who refuse his gambling still. Those who've impressed him, he's actually given favors for free. He may not be a good god, but he has more good than bad streaks when it comes to the information you know.
Okay. I choose not to relay this information then.
Are we agreed? Are we agreed?
All right, just to double check, because as always, there's going to be some catches to these things if we don't clarify them.
Certainly.
So our failing means if we don't succeed our mission. Now, thing is, to succeed our mission, all 4 of us have to make it through by your terms, correct?
No.
No, he's it.
No.
If
Oh,
even
I-
just one of you returns the autumn bark to your village, that one will have that one wish. The other 3, I won't interfere with, unless they call my name, of course. But that will be a different bet.
Certainly. Okay, so only one of us. No interrupting, no tilting the odds, no changing anything in our way. We take care of it ourselves as is right now.
Indeed.
All right, that is certainly something worth gambling over.
I don't
So
like
you
these
all
odds,
agree?
honestly. He said that the challenge ahead of us is more difficult.
Well,
Then
if
he
everything's
intends.
the same, if we die, we would have just died before anyways. Well, that is very clearly saying if everything is going to be the same as if we went through it without this gamble. So, I mean, we're just adding a little extra to what we're already doing.
A good warrior also knows when to take it and turn tail. A tactical retreat is not dishonorable.
Depends on who you ask. So, do you agree to the terms or not?
I look to the others, put my hand out as if I'm. One?
I want to make this deal. It depends. It depends on you guys.
And put your hand in if you're in for the gamble.
He puts his hand
Urag
in.
puts his hand in. I'm with Dura, and gives her like an acknowledging nod.
I nod back.
I'm in too. And he puts his hand on top of theirs.
Either way, Guinea's gonna hear about this. She puts her hand in.
Okay. By the way, all 3
Urag
of
turns to Evangeline and goes, "Who?"
with that, you all hear, "Splendid. Now then, to seal the deal." He kind of reaches his hand in and puts it atop of all of yours, and as he removes it, all of you now have on the top of your left hand a golden eye kind of tattooed onto your skin. That seals our contract. Now, of course, should you fail and should you all perish, understandably you will come to serve me in my golden palace. I wish you all the best of luck.
Hmm.
And he poofs away again.
Bye,
Turning
Chad.
A golden dust with lavender and roses.
Gosh darn it. Yeah.
This room smells much better than the rest of the cave now.
Which makes me happy. I like good smells.
By the way, all of you heard Evangeline say Ganir. Pansy and Dura, you both know that name.
Okay. If I do know that name, I just thought maybe it would just be in passing. But if I do know that name, I will roll religion for it.
You can go ahead and do that. But what you all do know, Dura and Pansy, is that that name has been passed down in your clan as an evil entity. Something that wishes war and death and blood.
Oh.
Pansy, with the religion check you just made, you know that Ganir is a god of betrayal and evil. Specifically, he whispers into the ears of the weak-minded and makes them slaughter people.
Why did you mention Ganir?
Well, if we're going to start anew as a team in a group, why not have some trust and put down something that I don't ever tell anyone?
And that would be...
Oh shit!
What?
Fuck. That's not there. Don't look at that.
Don't look at what? Don't look at what? I don't see anything.
Okay, good.
No, I don't see anything either.
Good. As long as
I
nobody
like
comes.
zoomed out so quick. I'm like, what?
It's a good thing you zoomed out. You probably missed it then. Thank God.
It's forever
Oh, what? What are you
emblazoned in this...
talking-
It's forever emblazoned on the stream, though.
What are you talking about? I didn't see anything. I'm just looking at all of this in a circle.
Continue, please.
I am under Ganir. Ganir is who I listen to. Ganir is, as you can say, my master or whatever.
Do I need to purify you?
Please don't.
I mean,
Don't.
if you start throwing
touch
murder
me.
hobo, I'll pin her down for you.
He kind of looks over to Urag to see if he has any indication that he knows what we're talking about.
Urag straight up picking his nose.
So, from what the others said, it sounds like a god that you've heard of, but it doesn't use that name where you come from.
Urag.
The god of betrayal that you are familiar with is a tiger in the sea that is a tiger shark that goes to sailors and whispers secrets of war into their ears.
But he is...
I'm not sorry.
The god is known as Mako.
I love it. Oh my god.
He's gonna go over. He's going to kind of explain to Urag. Ganir is the betrayer god.
Urag replies back, "No, Mako is the betrayer god."
Urag is our name for him.
Well,
I mean,
Urag is my name.
No, I'm sorry. Ganir is our name for him.
Hey, dang.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Well, is he a tiger shark that lures ships to their doom?
No.
I'm not
Then
exactly
they're not
sure.
the same guy.
I'm not exactly sure what he looks like, but I know that he's a god of war.
And Urag goes, "Look, I don't know this Gunir, but I know Mako." And he puts his arm around Evangeline because she's right next to him, and she's like, "And she doesn't look like a tiger shark. So
I'm not talking about Evangeline. I'm talking about Ganir, who she serves.
well, as long as it's not Mako, I'm fine. I don't."
He kind of puts his palm to his face and he's just like, whatever, let's just go. And he's just, he's like, well, are we going over to the other pathway or not?
The other pathway is just the entrance to that weirdo's house.
Did you explore it all?
We got stopped by skeletons and I passed out.
Evangeline, Dura, you do know that there is another path that you guys didn't take.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
where
yeah.
Chad came from.
Yeah, Chad. Chad came from another path. We should try down there.
Care to lead the way?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, let's follow Eva this time.
Never get to lead.
He's just gonna continue to lay on Urag's shell because that's what he's been doing for a while.
Yeah, Urag's gonna be last in the line, but as they're walking, Urag has a slight smile to his face, and he whispers under his breath so that no one can hear him. Just like Crush.
Just going with Urag, and Pansy.
Follow the leader.
Following the leader, the leader, the leader. Following the leader.
And attract all the monsters. Fuck.
Oh, Leo, you should also check your text messages.
Shh. Focus on the game.
I am. You guys are far behind. We
hate
moved.
You. I hate you.
I know. I said I wasn't sorry.
But I'm gonna assume that he moves up too, so I'm just gonna move myself over here.
I'm gonna stay. We don't want to be at the exact entrance just in case. I'm gonna go right here.
I'm gonna stick around this rock. I'm gonna look down that hall.
Shall we stealth it?
Pansy has already used his short rest for the day, and he pumped his laying hands, and he's like been revived with the potion already. At this point, he doesn't feel like it's a good idea to engage in combat, so he's going to try and stay back.
Oh no, I was engulfed in blackness.
What? Oh.
It should have
Did I
gone
have
away.
on the Discord?
Okay.
The darkness should have gone away by now.
Yeah, I fixed.
Yeah, you're good. Urag will step over here.
So as you guys walk further down this hallway path, you begin to notice the smell of the caverns change. You can smell, strangely, more oxygen in the caverns. The smell becomes more plant life, and it smells kind of earthy.
And
You
is
can
it
also hear the
descending
sound
or
of
ascending?
It is descending.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to show that. I was just making sure that I marked down my rations from when I was eating them.
I did that. I literally did it earlier. You're fine.
Something else. Is this a little cliff going down? Over here?
No, that is a cliff. That's up.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I see now.
It is ascending.
How high up?
Yeah.
You guys are going down the cave right now.
Yeah,
descending.
this path goes down, but like this and this are above us, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
How high above?
How? Yeah, I was about to ask how high.
About 10 feet.
I want to climb this shit.
I'm gonna try to climb this side.
Pansy's just on
Like-
him, so he's gonna.
Yeah, I was
gonna
gonna say
come.
with pansies. Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
So you guys
Let's
spend
sit
some
and
time.
watch.
You guys spend some time climbing the cliff faces, and as you get to the tops, you have a better vantage point of where you came from and across. You just jumped up. You just did like razor shell and landed up there.
I just imagined a turtle straight vertical leaping like 20 feet in the air.
I just actually imagine like if you play Smash Brothers, it's King DDD's like jump up.
I fucking love it. Oh my god, I literally teared up from that. Oh,
That's
so great.
Do you want me to make an athletics check as well?
no, you guys both managed to climb it, regardless.
I
of
just
set.
did that for fun.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Literally
just
on the
gonna
off chance it was a
sit here.
natural 20, and the fact that it was just made me so happy.
There's not anything up there.
Cool.
Oh,
Jump
oh,
back
okay.
down.
Yeah, I'm just slide it back down.
What a waste of a 20, but it made me so happy.
Sometimes those are the best kind of 20s.
Shall we continue?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll go right here.
You guys are taking the lead this time, so Pansy's just hanging back.
That earthy
Yeah.
smell begins to get stronger as you move forward. It smells familiar in a way. And as you get even closer, you begin to see mushrooms growing on the cavern floors and walls.
Oh no.
Fungus of all kinds growing everywhere.
Being someone who, goblins are usually cave dwellers, right?
Your species specifically, yes.
Okay, then in that case, can I make, can I know what these are, by any chance?
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Nope, I know
Oh.
nothing.
Oh no!
Dude, you've rolled like 6 nat 1s this game. Holy crap. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
But as you guys get closer, you see a small creature made of fungus. Its head looks like a mushroom. It kind of it looks at all of you and it just kind of its head begins to vibrate slightly and you see these little spores fall off of it.
Oh, that's
Is
not
it-
good.
It's not floating, is it?
No,
Okay.
Is it?
it's just watching you guys right now.
Is it this little guy?
Mhm.
I don't know.
I would
if I
recommend
want
not breathing that.
it. No.
Urag straight up just waves.
They're about like 2 feet tall. As you wave at it, it copies you,
Aww.
and then its head kind of jiggles and vibrates a little more.
Does more dust come out?
Yep.
Don't play with it, guys. It's spreading more spores. That's gross. No.
Urag switches hands and then waves at the other hand to see if he'll copy that.
It copies it.
Urag starts dancing, like a little bit, like a shitty turtle dance.
Its whole body is now kind of undulating.
Ugh, It's a little rough.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a big old swig of my mead. Just like, you know what? These spores are gonna get to me anyways.
It gets a little closer to you all.
Uh,
Nope. Hey, you're cute, but stay away.
hey, no.
Urag steps up with some food rations.
Nope.
Do you hold it out? Do you hold it out?
Yeah, I hold out the food ration.
Pansy's
It
got,
takes it,
Pansy's,
and then it just kind of runs away.
Pansy's
Aw.
covering his orifices with some like rag or something.
And it slips into this cavern here.
Urag holds his breath for the next hour because he can fucking do that.
Oh my god, that's right.
Yeah, suck it. I can't see in the dark, but I can hold my breath for an hour. Portals for the win.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no, there's more.
They're just kind of watching you now.
Urag like takes Pansy off of his shoulders like a little kid who's riding his dad, and puts him like off to the side by Evangeline, and then we'll walk up just straight up to them with holding out food in both of his hands.
All right. They'll come up to you. They'll grab the food, and then they'll run away into the cave. It's kind of shaded by this strange fungal growth that they slip through every time they come and go through this cave entrance. So you can't really make out what's inside.
I should have torch up to here, right? Because 20 feet
Yeah.
radius.
But the mushrooms are so dense in the entrance that the light doesn't break through it. Your vision's not obscured by the darkness; it's obscured by mushrooms.
Like shade.
Yeah, and they're like jumping and slipping through these mushroom stalks that are covering the entrance.
Since I'm holding my breath, I'll gesture to the group.
As you guys kind of are watching the entrance, you see two more slip through, and they're carrying an object with them.
Oh.
Oh.
And then they leave it there. And then they leave.
Thank you.
Urag will like hold up his hand because he can't talk because holding breath. Point to his own chest, and then point at the thing they dropped.
They already left.
No, this is for the group because I'm not talking. This is Forrest.
Oh shit. Pansy's gonna take the chest, and then he's not gonna open it, but he's going to try to like take it with us to a different location that isn't covered in like mushrooms and spores.
Okay.
Shall we go this way?
Yeah.
So who's lifting the chest?
Pansy.
Pansy is.
Okay. Where are you guys taking it? Go ahead and ping that for me, and I'm gonna review.
We're just.
I don't know how to ping. How do you ping?
Press
Click and
hold.
hold left click.
Yeah.
He's gonna do it like over here where it's away from the shrooms.
Can you not click your character anymore, Urag?
No, I was gonna move actually into this space.
So the mushroom stalks, they're just too dense for you to push past them unless you destroy them.
Oh, I can't even see past them like light wise.
You can kind of make out the insides a little bit, but it's very shaded. And what you can make out, you see like 11 or 12 of those little myconoid men just kind of sitting around, putting the rations you gave them in these big colonies of mushrooms.
I'm gonna like put one more kind of at like the entrance to their area,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna wave at them all like how I did at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And if they wave back, I'm just gonna like bow and leave.
They all they copy you. The few that kind of see you, they copy you and they wave. And then one of the smaller ones rushes up and grabs the ration and takes it to one of those fungus colonies.
But he is gonna bring it like over here.
Okay.
And then I'll join the group.
He's gonna let Urag open it.
Do I notice if the spores are in this area?
From what you could tell, there are a lot of spores in this part of the cave. The spores that the myconoid men were kind of dusting off of themselves, you don't see any of that, but just general like pollen and spores you can kind of see drifting in the light of your torch.
I'll sneeze and I'll be like, "They were some nice fellows."
They were cute.
And then I'll open the chest.
Okay. Inside of the chest is an old set of what appears to be chainmail. The metal itself appears to be some sort of silver that gleams. It's very similar to the rod you found earlier.
Oh, cool. Oh, by the way, since I short rested with that rod, did I glean anything from it?
Yeah, you kind of thumbed it over a bit when you were short resting, and you did discover some etchings on it. There's like small loops that are engraved into it that kind of make it look more segmented. But that's all you could really glean from it with the time that you spent.
I'll look at Pansy and be like, "It's a pretty cool chainmail."
Is it metal? It is metal.
It looks like metal, yes.
Okay. Pansy's from what I remember when we described what quote unquote chainmail that he's wearing has been designed to be culture friendly to what we have, so it's more like bone mail
Yeah.
than chainmail. So he kind of looks it over and is like and looks at his own like attire, and he's not exactly sure how durable it would be, and so he's like, yeah, it's nice, I guess. It's made out of metal, so he doesn't
Interesting.
really take it. It is Urog's at this point.
I don't wear armor.
Me
If
neither.
anyone could use this, it'd be you.
Well,
I think from my experience, metal usually beats bone.
True. So he takes it, and I guess he doesn't really have Arcana, so I guess he just spends some time wearing it.
Yeah, our group composition is hilarious, just FYI, because we have no fucking Arcana checks and no actual dedicated healer. So to me, this is amazing that we've survived this far.
It's also amazing to me.
We should be dead.
So he's gonna wear this silvered chainmail.
Okay. So Leo, first thing, as you put it on, it seems to shrink to fit you perfectly.
Oh, it's
Ooh.
magic.
Always a good sign. Always a good sign.
I'm going to add it to your inventory after the game,
Mm-hmm.
but for the purposes of this, your AC is going to stay pretty much the same.
Okay.
Add your
You know
magic
what? Actually,
weapons or
we're going to go
armor.
ahead and stop here for the night.
Oh, this is a great moment.
Interesting. I'm really surprised that we like I almost died like and no, we almost died again like three times today.
You legitimately you were on death's door with only one saving throw left before
Yep.
you would die.
Yep.
Just because you grabbed a stone.
I didn't even know.
Yep.
And luckily you had given me your last salve that I hadn't taken because I was like, some shit's about to go down, instinctually as the turtle / player.
Which technically, also, I gave up myself to give to Pansy. So you also have that as well.
But he was down.
You didn't even use it though.
Nope. He doesn't. He wouldn't.
But
Take
so
it. He wouldn't take it
you
either.
have it though. You still have it.
Yeah.
Or technically Urog
So-
has it, but yeah.
My whole goal for the session as a player, was to unite the party, and I am glad that I seemingly accomplished this goal.
All
And I
right.
did it in a way that made sense to the characters.
All right.
Thank-
I added the item to your inventory.
Okay. Cool. I will wear it
Honestly, I
now.
surprised myself with what I was saying because that wasn't even like something I thought of. That was just like, oh, I need to say something, and I just said something.
Oh yeah, I was just like, I need to come up with a reason why I'm mad at them for splitting up, besides just like I almost died, and so I just let the RP take over.
And
Which I
like,
figured, like a hunting party for a barbarian nomadic tribe, it would be a very strict code of honor, like you do not bail on the group. And so I worked with that.
and it's like, for me, because Urag got mad at Dura for what she did, I kind of feel like I've accomplished somewhat of my character goal in that she's supposed to be cocky. She's supposed to be kind of, I'm on my own.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like I have no problem letting you take leader. That's for my character, I don't care for leadership. Like it's more so that I care for a solid, like I care for people I rely on, you know?
Mhm.
Oh no, yeah, and like as a player, I was like, oh no, he's right. As a character, nah.
I know that's why you were texting me too, and you're just like, damn it, you're both right.
Yeah,
I love it.
I like Dura though because
I
she was a wandering, she's a wandering meadery. She sells. She just kind of goes with the flow, does what she wants. The beer takes her, or mead takes her wherever she wants to go. She's free whenever she starts being told what to do or yelled at as like a team thing. She doesn't like that, but then she's got to think, no, he's right.
Well, I think it's funny is that a lot of our group is like that though. Is like
Oh, no,
everybody.
you guys are all extremely independent characters. This has been very interesting to watch.
Independent characters try to work together. The Try Guys here.
No,
So
don't
just
bring the
so you guys-
China guys into
Just so
this.
you guys can see, there are a total of 6 myconoids harvesting and farming mushrooms in this cave. And I did not expect you guys to use diplomacy. I really expected you guys to try to murder Hobo through them.
I almost did.
So you guys,
Like,
you
I
guys
love
used
it.
diplomacy to miss a fight that could have definitely killed you all.
Yeah. Like
I
Oscar
didn't
knows
wanna-
myconoids.
That was hilarious.
I didn't want to fight. That's why I kept staying back. I'm like, we're not
Well,
doing
there's
this.
2 sets of them. There's the purple ones are poison myconoids that have poison spores, and the green ones are they're a type of myconoid that can put you to sleep with their spores.
Oh. I wanted to kick one of them, but I didn't because I thought Urag was starting to take the initiative, and I'm like, I'm
It was,
gonna.
Definitely good that you did not kick them.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Leo.
I want there to be an
your own
understanding
purposes.
of Urag. Yeah, Urag's not like the barbarian that needs to bloodthirsty kill everything he sees. He's actually just more of a pacifist, if anything, due to his past, which we'll get into later. But when he needs to, he'll dish out some fucking holy shit.
But what was that?
Just for your purposes, Leo, the item that I put in your inventory, it's called the Armor of Gleaming Chainmail.
Yep.
It's going to be the same as the chainmail you were wearing in, like strength, but it is both a magical item and it never gets dirty.
Interesting.
Nice.
It doesn't look nice.
Yeah, it looks completely like this bright silver, as if it was just made, and it fits you perfectly.
That's nice.
You don't sound so excited.
He
Well-
sounded disappointed.
No, I mean, he's actually pretty happy about this. But also on top of that, right? His bone armor is something that he's worn for some time now, and It's really well made. To be, just to give an example, right? To be the same level or same AC as chainmail, something that's made out of metal, it has to be really well made. So
I agree with Oscar though, with trying to like get the team kind of together.
right.
That was kind of why she dropped a giant bomb. Because what better way to start anew and show that you trust someone than drop a bomb?
Oh, it's gonna be even
That.
funnier when that bomb explodes.
Oh, I'm so excited for when the bomb explodes.
So I'm excited. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Next session will probably start with a fight. Once you guys enter the next chamber, but you guys have almost finished this dungeon. So pat yourselves on the back. That was a really well
Yay, we haven't died.
Now the
played.
question is, do we level?
This time around.
Yeah.
Um,
Hesitation.
This is the most suspense in the entire day.
the only difficult part of that question is, you guys did kill a lot of monsters, but in this session you killed 3 zombies,
Mhm.
and that was all you killed.
Right. I mean,
The skeletons didn't. None of them went down.
But
Plus
the
the party
character
was split.
progression was far beyond anything we've done so far.
right. And
You know what? You know what? You guys met a god today. You guys get to level to 2.
Yay!
Yay!
I have a question because it's somewhat necessary for leveling when you're damaged. Do you treat levels like video games where you get to go full health, full mana, full spell slots when you ding? Or do you do it like you maintain your level but increase your max, like in terms of health points?
So, what I'm gonna say is, you're not going to recover spell slots or HP, just due to the fact
Mhm.
because you guys are in the middle of a dungeon, and it wouldn't make much sense. But you guys will get to add the HP from your level up to your pool.
Cool. That makes sense to me. That's how I do it on my campaign.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm not gonna say it makes sense because I don't know what it is in general. So
so specifically,
I'm sorry, Maddie.
your
So-
honesty right there. I don't know what this means, but I'm gonna say okay.
I'm sorry.
Pansy, I don't think level 2 is big for you.
It isn't.
Is it? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure the only one of you where level 2 is kind of a big thing is you, Evangeline.
Oh, I do get a fighting style though.
That's fine.
I just get more health, and that's all I wanted.
I meant things that
Curiosity?
would have to kind of, we'll have to set up next game for why you suddenly can use these and before you couldn't. But level 2 for warlocks get Eldritch Invocations, which
Ooh.
Oh,
are
that's right. That's right.
probably the biggest thing for warlocks.
Yay.
As a warlock main in most role-playing games. I love warlocks. Leo can vouch for me.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go over that another day when we level you up. Everyone else, I'm sure you've leveled up characters before.
8 plus 3 is plus 11. Thank you.
Nice.
Oh no, you know what? I lied. I do get a lot on level 2.
Oh, what do you get?
Besides laying hands and whatnot, fighting style, I get spell casting, and I also get divine smite.
Okay. So
Oh, yeah.
okay. So what we're gonna do then, just to make this a little more realistic to what would have happened.
I wouldn't be able to use any spell casting or divine smite yet.
No,
Oh,
what
that's
we're gonna
right.
do is when we come
Because you
back,
guys had me write this down.
when we
I
come
get-
back next session,
Mm-hmm.
you guys will have traveled for quite a while through a singular cavern, and you wouldn't have seen much as you descended down deeper and deeper into this cave. And before we come back, you will have had a long rest. That way I can set some stuff up with your spellcasting, Leo, and your Eldritch Invocations, Evangeline.
Okay.
And that would also
Dreams are
technically.
always the best way to do that.
So you said travel through Long Cavern, then long rest.
Yes. So you will have all
Okay.
had a long rest by the time we come back.
Cool. I'll make sure to do that on D&D Beyond.
Perfect.
All right, and we're all level 2 now, right?
Yep, and you will all be level 2.
Cool. That's
Because
I
I
get my
remember you guys had me write it down during when I go to level 2, I would get burning hands and commands.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I got my key and unarmored movement.
So all you guys have left is that. And then I'm curious to see if you guys end up going after that goblin.
I kind of feel like I have to. There is an obligation now because he's related to he's related to Ori, and that's his master, that's his mentor. And
Oh,
so
so specifically, Leo, Horai's never talked about a son before.
I know,
With, yeah.
but the fact that he's mentioning
No,
his
I'm saying that's very exciting.
yeah.
Story-wise, this next session, I will actually. Yeah, you guys will probably be able to get to that next session. I'm excited for next session because now that you guys are kind of a much more cohesive unit, it would seem. I'm excited to see what you guys do when confronted together with a large battle.
Do I get to keep my inspiration thing?
Yep, your guys' inspiration will stay until you use it.
Okay.
I'm especially excited to use an ability that the goblin has, Leo. That I'm just it's totally not what this is, but it says redirect attack. When a creature the goblin can see targets it with an attack, the goblin chooses another goblin within 5 feet of it. The two goblins swap places and the chosen goblins becomes the target instead.
Wow.
And I am excited to
Interesting.
use that on you.
That'll be fun.
Even though it's
Interesting.
totally referring to other goblins, as in creatures that are evil goblins that are attacking you, but because of it, how it's worded, I'm just gonna let it work like that.
Okay. Thank you for watching the stream. We're gonna end it here.
Bye,
See you guys.
everyone.
Bye.
Have a good day, guys. I'm actually gonna get off.
See you next time at Blood Mountain.
See ya!
Bye.